The Guys Like Us show is brought to you by nobody. That's right, nobody sponsors us. And so this pre-roll ad really has no use for you unless you're somebody out there that wants to advertise your business on our show, in which case we got you covered. So let's just say, for example, you own your own business. Maybe you got like a real estate situation going on. You're flipping houses and you're selling houses. You got some condos, maybe a townhouse, and you want us to help you move units. We are the team to move units for you. Advertise on the show, and right here we talk about all the fresh, hot units you got and how quickly you want to move those things. We'd let them know how to find you, pricing, all that good stuff too. And trust me, it's going to be worth it. So here's what you're going to do. Go ahead and listen to this. Find us, hook us up, and we'll make sure we hook you up only on The Guys Like Us.
Welcome to the Guys Like Us podcast. Here are your guys, Adam and Burbs.
Happy New Year, Burbs.
Happy New Year, man.
We're back, Guys Like Us, episode number, I don't know, I forgot to count.
I thought we stopped doing numbers.
I think we do stop doing numbers. Does anybody really care? Like, is anybody out there like, I missed episode 12, but episode 13 was good? You just listen to these things and just be entertained.
Just take it for what they are.
Stop putting pressure on us to number these things or give them names or all that stuff. We're just here to entertain you.
People are putting pressure on you?
I mean, there's not a ton of pressure, but there's some pressure. I feel like...
What's pressure create?
Well, here's the thing. Pressure creates steam. No?
Loosely.
Pressure creates championships.
What were you going to say? What else you got?
Well, there's not pressure, but, you know, I always feel pressure when we haven't put a show out in a while.
Sure.
I know people are looking for us. They want to know what's going on.
I've been around.
I see the IG count start going down a little bit.
It's not up.
We were up in the 340s. Now we're down like 330s again.
Yeah. You accepting invitations to follow?
Yeah, I haven't actually.
Okay. I don't like the ratio.
I know you don't. I haven't accepted a ton of new folks.
Who was that guy or girl that hit us up and said they can get us X amount of followers? We might want to look into that.
So funny story about that. So actually, I have another show, as you know. I got that exact same email to that show's email address with the exact same information, the exact same chart, But
you got solid counts on that account.
No, not on that one. So we're not big on IG on the Sons of UCF show. We're into Twitter. I'm almost at 500 on Twitter.
Oh wow.
We're not. So that's more of a Twitter medium.
Okay.
It's not more of an IG medium. But if you want to follow us on Instagram, you should do that. Guys Like Us podcast. You can find us there. You can also make sure you find us on your favorite podcast listening platforms. I think we're on them all, right, Burbs?
We're on every platform.
I didn't tell you this, actually. I just submitted an application for us. Now they are accepting podcasts on Pandora.
Oh.
You have to apply for it, though.
Nobody messes with Pandora, though.
Well, I applied. I mean, I think more...
We're Spotify, we're Apple.
Spotify, we're Apple.
Right? I mean, those are the big guys.
Google. We got Google.
We're Google.
You can listen to us on YouTube. You don't see anything. We got to get a camera one of these years.
Yeah.
We still doing
maybe
that?
That's our 2019 thing.
Are we still doing that?
Well, it's not really still because we haven't done it at all.
Well, we have that tripod right there. You know about this.
Right.
And
the baby Jimmy?
We said we were going to do this, and then we never did.
Right.
And so, I mean, I don't know if we should ever figure that out.
Well, here's the thing. At the end of the day, I'm not opposed because I know that I don't have to do any type of like editing.
Right.
That's going to be you.
Yeah.
Right. So with your bandwidth, is that something you could squeeze into your day to day?
It depends. I mean, there may be some bandwidth opportunities forthcoming. You know, if those opportunities present themselves,
you might have just residual bandwidth
for additional bandwidths.
Your bandwidth might get bandwidth.
With my bandwidth, yeah, I guess it could. So then there's options there. There's options there.
Yeah, I mean, Yeah, I don't want to delve too much into.
Don't delve.
Oh yeah, I'll stay
undelve. You're not delved.
Yeah.
Don't delve up.
So what do we got, man? I know I got a show sheet here. First show sheet in about a month.
Yeah, we're going to try some things.
Okay,
we're going to try some things. You know, again, we submitted our show for a network, and they came back and they laughed at us.
Yeah.
Which is fine. I expect that.
They liked the content. They laughed, or what do you mean?
The only note, actually, I was rereading it the other day just for clarity purposes, and the only thing they said on there is the sound is terrific.
So our audio's there.
Audio is strong.
So they were
your gain. So you've been talking about your gain for like 9 months now.
Well, you know I'm all gains.
So your gain is what it needs to be.
So it sounds like they did the whole like give you 3 negatives and 1 positive type thing. So they basically just dumped all over us, and they're like, well, hey, you know what? It sounded good.
Okay, actually, in all fairness to this network, they basically wrote back and said, hey, thanks, but no thanks.
Sure.
And I was like, hey, thanks for getting back to us. And any insight as to maybe why we weren't selected?
Oh.
And she was like, well, if you want to know, kind of all over the place. It's tough to follow. We weren't quite, vibing with you guys.
They weren't vibing.
And then I was like, okay.
But I mean, again, that's our strong suit, though, right? It's just podcast chaos.
I haven't figured out is that our strong suit?
I don't know. Do we even have any?
I don't know. I'd love to know why people listen to us.
Well, I mean, there's 8 followers. I think you work with all of them.
I should just ask them.
Yeah.
Okay. Don't you have people listen to us?
I got people.
Why don't you ask them?
I know what I know.
All right. Well, anyway, we're going to try some things here. We're going to do some segment type stuff.
Oh, wow.
I might edit in some music after the fact. You'll have to just listen in and find out.
What? Oh.
Music, bumpers. You know about bumpers.
Of course. Rubber bumpers?
I don't know if it'll be rubber sounding. We have some new advertisements.
Yeah.
That we're gonna share with you.
A lot of
really
people reached out to us. A lot of people reached out.
Really excited for some advertisements. You're gonna hear those. Some pre-rolls, some mid-rolls. You know about those.
Yeah.
And so we're gonna do a lot of fun stuff. But we're gonna start off. I'm a big fan of lists. I like to list things.
You're a big list guy.
I like to rank things.
Yeah. You're a big list guy.
I like to know where things are at. So one thing that it's kind of an annoyance for me, but it is New Year's 2019. What'd you guys do, by the way?
Here's a shock. You're going to talk about annoyances.
What did you and Mrs. B do on the New Year's Eve?
We just kept it clean. Just a little get together.
Okay.
At a undisclosed location, and just
okay.
Rung in the new year.
Why was it undisclosed?
You don't know about it. If I tried to explain it to you, you're not going to know where it's at, so it doesn't matter.
Okay. I mean, was it like a house, a party, a club?
It was like a clubhouse.
A little clubhouse.
Yeah.
Okay. I mean, you had some friends, I assume.
We had some gatherings of people.
So you met up with people. This isn't that hard. Wow, this isn't that difficult. So you just met up. Why didn't you just say, hey, I met with some friends. We just hung out and rung the new year in?
So this is why I need you.
You hit me with an undisclosed location. Just tell me, like, hey, I met with some of my friends, some of their wives.
My wives?
Some of their wives.
There you go. Okay.
We just, we rung in the new year. Did you guys watch, like, the ball drop situation?
No balls were dropped.
Okay.
Miss B had to get up early in the morning.
So, okay. Did you even make it to the midnight?
We made it to the midnight. So midnight 01, we were out. Drove back home.
Okay, so
couldn't stay late.
Oh, so you went out driving. See, I don't like doing that.
Yeah, I mean, I wasn't. I didn't have a choice.
Well, you did. You could have just said, "Hey, undisclosed location with random people that I won't disclose. I'm going to stay here in the greater Ceres area."
Nah, Mrs. B and family wanted to go, so
Okay.
So I went.
So you went food, drinks,
food, drink,
party games.
But actually some bingo. Bingo was played.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, bingo. Cash prizes awarded. You know about cash prizes?
I do. Wow. Okay. I didn't. Are you 72? I didn't know that you aged that.
Here's
fast.
the thing, man. I just go with the flow, right?
And the flow to bingo.
I wasn't in charge of any of the anythings. I just showed up and did my thing.
Wow.
Yeah.
I just did you win?
I did not. I was close. Close.
Who beat you?
Mrs. B actually won one.
That's not surprising.
Yeah. And then a couple other randos.
I mean, it's the bloodlines. It's the last name. It's just breeds greatness.
You're not wrong.
Just breeds.
Breeds.
Okay, so you played bingo. You're 72.
Yep.
At an undisclosed location.
Yep.
And okay, well, you had fun then.
Clean. It was clean.
Okay.
Yeah. What about you? What'd you do?
We were in Arizona.
Yeah.
So we were at the Drury Inn and Suites.
Where?
Drury
Okay.
Inn and Suites.
Good.
Yeah.
Is this a paid advertisement? Get free rooms?
It's not.
Free rooms?
It's too late now.
Okay,
Maybe
good.
the next time we're out in the greater Phoenix area, we can check that out. Now, it's tough with the kids.
Sure.
Because, I mean, the kids always think they're going to stay up late, but they're really not. And so somehow the hotel room, the TV, was still on, like, East Coast time.
Okay.
So we saw the ball drop at, like, 9.
Well, yeah. Oddly enough, they do that every year. I don't know if you know how TVs work.
I do, but
you typically get to see New York drop the ball before we do.
Well, typically, it depends. Depends on your cable system.
No, it doesn't.
Like
if you just turn on 3, 10, 13, or any generic channel, you're going to see the ball drop in New York before the ball drops here.
So, well, apparently it dropped.
Thank you. Okay.
And so we just told the kids, like, hey, Happy New Year.
All right.
And then we went to bed. So we had to get up really early the next morning for the game.
Of course.
So,
got to be wide-eyed for that.
Wide-eyed, ready to go.
Right.
It was early start. So
you want to talk about that, by the way? You didn't make the show sheet, which I'm surprised about.
If you have questions, I'll provide answers.
I mean, I have my answers.
Well, then you don't have. Well, then good talk. I mean, if you have your answers, then you don't need to hear from me. If you have questions, I'd be happy to take your questions.
Well, you've got some notes on here talking about your airing the grievances. Is one of your grievances the fact that your boys lost?
No.
Here's what I think that you're gonna think, and let me know if I'm right in my thinking. You good with that?
I've never been better.
I would assume the UCF going in without their boy Mackenzie Milton, even though they were up, 14-3?
Yes.
Ooh. So they choked that away. But what I would say is if Mackenzie was in there, I'd like to think you guys might have won that. What do you think?
I certainly think we have a better chance. So Daryl Mack, our redshirt freshman quarterback, did not play well.
So he's a sophomore.
Sure. This is only his third ever game.
That's actually one of my grievances.
What's that?
Remind me to come back to that. The redshirting.
Redshirting? Okay. Yeah. So this is his third time ever stepping on the field. And so, best defense we faced all season.
Sure.
He clearly wasn't ready, but our second half was just dreadful.
So here's what I caught, just kind of...
you caught something?
I caught some things. So you guys unfortunately lost.
We did.
I'm not happy. I'm not sad. I'm just neutral. Sure. I'm a neutral arbiter, as you know.
Of course.
Florida won.
They did.
And they had a little sign. I don't know if you saw it. I'm sure you did.
I did.
And they said, well, there's a couple signs.
Well, the real, so they had the real sign, but then there's a lot of photoshopping after the fact. But yeah, go ahead.
So the real sign, I believe, said, "We want UCF."
That's incorrect. Actually, the real sign said, "This is the SEC."
Oh, okay.
And then everyone photoshopped it to "We want UCF."
What about the one that's a national champs?
That was LSU. LSU held up a sign that said "National Champs." LOL.
Right. That was
Here's
funny.
the thing.
That's funny.
We didn't claim a national championship this year. Not this year.
Well, of course, because you didn't go undefeated.
So,
but you claimed it last year, bro.
Yeah, I was there.
But you can't claim it if you don't get it.
But we didn't say this year that we're national champs again. Like,
no.
No one said like this season that we were gonna like.
Listen to me.
Even if we had won that game against LSU, I have it on I have it on good authority that we were not going to do that because we were not the only undefeated team.
Who told you?
I got people. I know people inside the program the plan was not to do that again.
So because last year that you were the only undefeated team in the nation.
Yes.
You claimed to be the national champion.
If you actually read the banner says the only true undefeated national champion.
But you weren't a national champion.
We actually technically were.
Just because you win your bowl game does not mean you're national champion.
Technically were. So there is a voting system that's out there. It's a computer-based system that the NCAA recognizes as a selector of championships, and UCF was ranked number 1 at the end of the season in that poll. Now, I will grant you that it's a very rando...
Is that the AP poll or is that the coach's poll?
It's called the Colley Matrix. You've heard of it.
Yeah. Nobody follows that.
It's kind of an obscure situation, but it is recognized in the NCAA record book. Go to page 115. That's 115. You'll find it there. Co-national champions, UCF Alabama. Honest to goodness. I'm not making that up.
Can I ask you something? I need you to be honest. Look at me when I talk to you.
Okay, I don't want to.
Look at me real quick.
I don't want to.
Look at these blues.
Right.
Do you honestly think last year that you were the national champions? I don't want any rebuttal. I don't want anything. I just want yes or I want no. Do you think that UCF was co and or national champions last year?
Yes. You said co, so I'll take that. Yes. I'm not. So here's the. I'm not trying to take away what Alabama accomplished. They went to this invitational tournament that ESPN puts on, and they won the thing. It's not an invitational tournament.
It's a playoff.
It's who's playoff? Who decides who gets to go in?
The voters.
What
voters? Committee.
What committee?
The NCAA committee.
Who puts the committee together?
Andre Emmett.
Andre Emmett. Isn't it Mark Emmett?
That's what I said.
That's what you said.
Yeah.
It's an invitational.
Kind of like the Maui Invitational for college basketball?
Yeah, you get invited to go play.
Well, sure. You get invited to make it to the playoffs.
But there's no criteria. So, like in the NFL,
there is criteria.
Hold on. In the NFL, there's criteria on how you get to the playoffs. You have the best record in your division, and then they take the 2 top next best records, and you're in the playoffs. What's the criteria for college football?
You have to have a better record than most people.
What's better?
I got a cough.
So, how did Alabama get in last year with a 1 loss when other teams were undefeated after them? They didn't have a better record.
Remind me last year, did Alabama, when did they lose? Did they lose in the SEC championship or did they?
They did not. They lost to Auburn in the Iron Bowl, which would have been Thanksgiving weekend. And then they came back and they beat. They did not even get to the SEC championship. It was Georgia, Alabama in the SEC championship. I'm sorry, Georgia, Auburn in the SEC championship.
Right, but I think both those teams had 2 losses at that point.
Correct.
Actually, no, because.
Auburn did. Georgia did not.
Georgia, yeah, okay. Yeah, great point. Again, you're not wrong.
So
I'm not saying the system's not flawed.
Is that there is no defined criteria that says like if you came out and said that you have to win your conference and you have to have no fewer than one loss.
Okay.
And that's the criteria to get in the playoff. I'd be fine with it.
So you want a more of an NFL type system as opposed to just voters being biased, if you will.
Tell me what I have to do to get in, and
Sure.
if I do it, let me in. And
But
if
I think I've been
get in.
telling you all year, you got to change conferences.
Well, sure. Again,
Right?
I'd love to. We're working hard.
So
The
let me ask
phones
you-
are ringing.
I know. Let me ask you this: you played LSU. You played them well.
Yeah,
Arguably should have won.
Yeah.
Right? You had the lead. Again, your boy's third start. I get it. Not his not his best performance, whatever the case may have been.
Yeah.
Do you think if you had to play the SEC like half of the games of your season, you would still be undefeated or have one loss?
I have to ask a clarifier really quickly.
Sure.
Is it just like starting tomorrow we start playing the SEC?
Let's say let's go back to 2017,
Okay.
and or let's just assume Mackenzie Milton was healthy all year.
Okay.
So this year you have 12 games. Is that what it is? 12?
Correct.
10 or 12?
Yep.
6 games are against your guys' opponents, so the Memphises, the whoever else is in your joke-ass conference.
Yeah.
And then you got 6 games against the SEC. Again, that could be any SEC teams. That could be Bama.
Yeah.
That could be LSU. That could be Florida. That could be Georgia. It could be whoever.
Yeah.
Just 6 SEC teams.
Yeah.
Even if you took the bottom 6.
Yeah.
Do you guys still think that you would be in the Fiesta Bowl undefeated?
Probably not.
Okay. Where are you at?
Again, I have to know who we're playing.
I know. That's fair.
Give
That's
me 4-2.
fine. Okay. So you're going in 10-2?
Yeah, give me 2 losses.
Okay.
Well, here's the difference. So the budgets are also different. So if you're in the SEC, you
want to? Okay, budgets.
you get more money.
Sure.
So you get
As
more
you
TV
should in
money.
the
You
SEC.
get more recruiting money. So if you said
That's
like we
fine.
join we get the SEC's money starting this year, but don't have to join the SEC for another 3 years. By the time we got in,
You'd be ready.
we'd be solid.
Okay.
But if you said tomorrow, hey, go play the SEC, we're LSU was the better team by far. Like
Yeah.
I love my guys, but LSU was better. They had more depth,
Yep. Deep.
and they're just bigger dudes.
Okay.
They were just bigger dudes, bigger, stronger, faster, and there were more of them than we had. Now we have big, strong, fast dudes, but we have
Right.
like 7 of them, and they had like 14.
What I've seen over the last few weeks is it looks like UCF signing some pretty notable recruits.
We got some
for
dudes.
the 19 season coming
We
up.
got some dudes. 20,
dudes?
2019. You see what we did there?
Oh, God.
We got some dudes.
Okay.
We got some. We'll see what happens though. We got a couple guys leaving. 2 guys declared early.
What
No, you know?
what year was McKenzie?
He is a true junior.
So he would be a senior next year,
He's
but he's probably not.
He's going to medical redshirt assumptively.
Oh, okay.
So he'll
So he'll
have
be a
one more
5th year
year.
senior, assuming he can actually walk.
Yeah,
Good for him.
he's actually walking now.
Good for
I
him.
got pictures though. I'll show you.
I don't really care.
Okay.
Well, that's good.
So that was my New Year's. Pretty disappointing. Pretty
Yeah,
upsetting.
I would imagine. I tried
man,
not
I
to
tell you
text
what,
you,
bro,
I
I
didn't
was-
text you. I didn't want to, throw salt in the wound.
14-3, I was going ham up in section 447.
I don't doubt it.
Oh my goodness.
I don't doubt it. Were
Here's
you
the
doing
thing
You
that
Can't
really
See Me?
pissed me off too, by the way. So like we're up. We have pretty good seats. First row, like we're right on the Ring of Honor. Like we're solid
course.
seats, good seats. 20-yard line, we're good.
That's
And so I got LSU fan next to me.
Mm-hmm.
And I got 3 dudes next to me on the other side. 3 of them wearing LSU stuff, 1 girl wearing UCF stuff.
okay.
So I'm like, okay, like obviously I'm the biggest hardcore fan here.
Whole,
I figured
whole
that out.
family's wearing UCF.
Whole family's got UCF stuff
Ooh,
on.
okay.
And so the guy, before the game starts, the guy sits next to me and he's like, hey, good luck today, buddy. I'm like, hey, thanks, man. It's gonna be a good game. He's like, yeah, I wish. I'm like, what about you, LSU fan? He's like, nah. I'm from Nebraska. I'm like, oh, what are you doing? He's like, oh, my neighbor here lives in Louisiana, so we came to check the game out. I'm like, oh, so you guys aren't really
he's just
even like LSU fans? He's like, oh, we like them. They're good. Okay, cool. So the homeboys next to us on the other side, dude's got a purple long sleeve LSU on, and his girl had a UCF shirt on.
Okay.
So I'm like, hey, LSU guy, you went to LSU? And he's like, nah, we just go to the Fiesta Bowl every year and pick a team to root for. This year it's LSU.
Oh,
I'm like this. These are the idiots I'm surrounded by.
those are your guys.
So I wasn't obnoxious because I had the kids.
You're not surprised by that,
But
though.
I was jumping, I was screaming, I was ready to go.
How
And
many
then
beers deep were you?
there were some libations that took place. By Q4, it was a sad, dark day for your boy.
Sure.
We made a late comeback.
Yeah, you did.
But it was a sad dark day. I mean, they're just bigger,
Go
faster.
Tigers. Go Tigers.
They were just bigger, faster, stronger, and there are more of them.
Yeah, man. Again, I'm not hating on UCF. I've tried to stay neutral throughout the last couple of years. Again, you guys didn't win a game in 15, but that's neither here nor there.
That's correct.
So for the last three years, 16, 17, and 18.
Very good.
Again, I've compared you guys to the Gonzaga of college basketball.
All right, I'll take it.
Now, Gonzaga plays nobody in the regular season. This year, they've played a handful of good teams. Duke, North Carolina.
Yeah.
I believe they played Tennessee or whatever. They beat my Dukies, surprisingly.
Yep.
They lost to North Carolina, lost to somebody else. Luckily for them, they get to play a bunch of trash, so they're going to get to go into the
trash.
NCAA tournament at a pretty high seed. Point is this. It took Gonzaga a long time to get any type of respect. Even those years they were going undefeated or with one loss, they were still getting like the 5-6 seed.
Sure.
What was it, 2016? They actually made it to the championship game, so I'll give them credit for that.
Yeah.
Do you think that it is harder to prep an entire season playing against great competition than it would be to prep 3 games against top competition?
Yeah, absolutely.
So that's kind of where I'm at, right?
Yeah.
Gonzaga has to prep for the NCAA tournament in the sense that they're going to have maybe 2 to 3 hard games
Yeah.
against top opponents, whereas their entire regular season is against St. Mary's of California.
The Gales.
I don't know if you know this, they're not very good.
The Gales.
Yeah, trash. So
They're all right.
I don't mean to, take a stab here at your boys, but again,
You're stabbing.
you're not playing the talent.
Yeah.
And then you've got to then switch it up and plan for an LSU, plan for a Boise State or whoever is in that bowl game that you're playing against, right?
Yeah.
Big difference.
I don't disagree. I mean, we'd love to play the harder schools. I think we're all
I need you to make calls.
we've tried. I mean, obviously there's some stuff.
You know what I hit and I think when I heard the word try?
What's that?
You're intending to fail.
Try is intending to fail. Possibly.
Probably. I don't want you to try anything.
Well, there's some schools who just aren't interested in
I
playing.
just want you to do.
Just not interested in. So we have Stanford coming
What's
to
going
Orlando
on?
next year.
Oh, they're coming to you guys.
Coming to Orlando, yeah.
See, that's not. Now I'm over it though because your boy's hurt. So that you're going in.
We'll see.
Man
I mean,
down.
yeah. We got Stanford. We got UNC next year. Mac Brown return.
I thought
of
you already
Mac.
played UNC.
We played him this year. Actually, this year got canceled, but we had a home and home with him.
What's going on with the Florida situation?
They don't want to play us.
They want the 2-for-1,
They want a 2-for-1.
and you don't think there's any value in that.
I don't.
You don't think everything we just discussed, which
Yeah.
was let's start playing some better talent. Trust me, have you guys earned to have a leg up or get 2 at your home over the last few years? Yes.
We
'cause
don't even
Florida's
want
trash.
it. We just want a 1-for-1. We don't want a 2-for-1.
I get that. At the end of the day, you guys have earned that right to make a call to say, hey, we want it to be equal. I get that.
Yeah.
Because Florida's been pretty trash.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, again, I don't see the downside.
There's one big downside for me. If we do a 2-for-1 with Florida, what we're signaling to all the high school football players who are considering colleges in Florida is that we think Florida is better than us.
No, you're not.
That's what we're telling them, because we're telling them that we think that they have the upper hand, so we have to go play there twice just to get them to play at our house once.
You mean to tell
So
me
in state, I'm not a fan. Now, if Ohio State called us and said, "Hey, 2-for-1 Ohio State," and I would probably say, "Hey, let's take that."
So you mean to tell me you can't switch that up and be like, hey, recruit.
Yeah,
Florida thinks that they can beat us twice, so we're going to them 2-for-1. We're going to knock the brakes off them.
yeah.
You can't use that as a
Maybe
recruiting
maybe you
tool?
could. Maybe you could.
You guys need me?
Maybe you could. I don't know if you're available.
What's on the next block, man?
Well, we're
This isn't
going to
anywhere.
talk about New Year's resolutions.
Oh, okay. What do you got? You got one to do this year?
I haven't really made it. I don't, my resolutions got resolutions. I'm not
Yeah.
really, I'm
Yeah.
already,
You just resolve
I'm pretty
everything.
dialed in already
Yeah.
as a human. But here's the problem, bro. You know about it. There are a lot of, I'm not dialed in as a human.
You dialed.
There's a lot of people out there who are going to make resolutions.
lot.
Every year you hear the same common ones. I'm going to exercise more at Orgeron. I'm going to eat better.
Also at Orgeron.
Also at Orgeron.
How many monsters does you drink a day?
I heard 12.
That's a
no
lot.
joke. I'm gonna pray. I'm gonna read books. There's all these things. And here's
Sure.
the deal. We're recording this on Sunday. I think it's the 6th today.
Sure.
How many people? So let's just say out of 100 people
Yeah.
who made a New Year's resolution
5.
on the 1st,
Okay.
how many people are still true to that resolution today? 5 days later,
Probably not many. 6 days later.
6 days later. How many people are still true
Probably not a lot.
out of 100? 7?
50%.
50%. So half the people have already
Sure.
broke the
That's a
resolution.
high number. I'm being gracious.
And then here's so that's the thing is people are making bad resolutions.
Sure.
Or they're making resolutions that they're not going to do,
Okay.
or maybe that they don't even really need.
You know what? I think I know where you're going with this. What
Well,
do you got? What
I
do you
do
got?
think you do know where I'm going because it's actually written down on the sheet, like
Yep.
literally sitting in your hand.
Right there.
We're going to help you.
Okay.
Burbs and I, one of our resolutions as a show is we just want to help people. We're just people helping people.
People helping people.
We're just here to help people.
People helping people.
Everything is everything.
Yep.
We want to help. So we're going to help you pick what should really be your New Year's resolution.
Okay.
So people out there, I'm gonna eat more kale, and I'm gonna cut my toenails once a month. Whatever it is that you're doing, we're here to help you and give you some real stuff. So we're gonna give you a list of
Real
things
quick,
that you should consider.
Before you start telling all the people what you're going to do for them for
Yeah.
their resolutions, what do you got for me?
Wow, I didn't. This
Curveball.
isn't on the show sheet.
I
What
know.
do I got for you, resolution wise?
What do you got?
What do I got for you?
What do I need to do to take it to that next level to get dialed in, such as yourself?
Just in general in life, like and for the show, like what are you talking about?
Well, we know what we need to do for the show.
Okay.
So let's
Do it.
exclude the show.
Okay.
So whether it's life, life pretty much covers everything.
I got one for you. Ready?
What do you got?
I'd like to see you read more books.
Okay.
Just crack open a book a month. Just read more books. Book of the month. I'm gonna get you started on a book of the month club every month.
Is Audible got any books?
I don't even know. We're not doing that anymore. I can fucking get you. If you know, you can get a free audiobook download and a free 30-day trial if you go to audible.com/the guys like us.
Let me tell you something right now. I'm not going to read.
Well, so that's what I think you should do. I think I'm going to give you a book of the month, and I'm just going to have you read it.
What do you give me a book right now that I should?
Here's a book I'm currently reading.
Okay.
It's called Bad Blood.
Okay.
And it's about this young lady who started her own company here in the Bay Area.
Okay. Her blood's bad.
And raised like millions of dollars.
Okay.
And basically defrauded everybody and said that she was making this great medical machine that she didn't actually ever make.
Good for her.
And so it's the inside story of how none of the employees knew. And she got like all these wealthy people, Larry Ellison, you might know who that guy is.
That guy.
All these people to invest money, and it was all for nothing.
She like locked up?
I haven't gotten that. I assume she is. I haven't gotten that far yet, obviously. But
should Google it.
I don't want to Google it. I don't know what happens. I want to read the book.
I'll Google.
After that, I'm going to have you read another book. You're going to like this one.
All right, 2 books.
It's called Shoe Dog.
Yeah.
By Phil Knight. You know who he is?
Yeah.
Founder of Nike.
Correct.
So it's the story of Phil Knight, how he founded Nike. It's actually interesting. It's a long one.
What do you mean?
350, 400 pages. Yeah, it's a long one.
That's going to take me half the year.
Get you books on tape? You got a tape player in that new whip out there?
Yeah, I got a tape player in there.
Okay, well, throw it in the tape player.
Okay.
Get you audible.com. Have Mrs. B read it to you. I don't know. Figure it out.
Shoe Dog.
That's your resolution. Shoe Dog.
I'll check out Shoe Dog.
That's your resolution.
Yeah, I'll check it out.
All right. Well, let's. Now that I've helped you,
Thanks.
I'm going to help everybody else.
I would give you one, but there's nothing.
I know. So here's a list of things. I don't know. Do you have anything? Okay. Nothing written down on yours. That's fine. Here's some things that we're going to throw these out. You just tell me whether or not you think these are good options. Okay?
And these are just for the general public?
These are just for everybody.
Okay.
Just society at large.
Sure.
Now, maybe there are specific people that these will resonate with more.
Sure.
But
Resonators.
For society at large, this is it.
Okay. What do you got?
Number 1, learn how to park better.
Agreed.
A lot of bad
counts.
parkers out there.
A lot of bad parkers.
Looking at you, Meeker.
The parking lot that you park in Beaker. The parking lot that you park in every day is just
bad.
That's a door ding waiting to happen.
Yeah.
You got to get out there.
Yeah, everywhere. I mean, you're talking, malls, supermarkets, wherever you're at. We just a lot of bad parkers.
Yeah, I'm a big proponent of parking, at
Far.
the very last spot possible.
I'm with you.
Get my steps in.
I'm fine with my steps.
Yeah.
Just far.
Yeah.
There's a lot of bad parkers. It's not hard. Right?
You ever colored?
I do.
What do you do when you color?
I stay within the lines. Yeah.
One could argue that maybe you just, apply that life lesson to parking. Maybe the Meeker hasn't colored before. Maybe she's not big in the colored pencils.
Well, we can check.
Hit her up on Monday.
I'll find out.
Assuming she's not salty.
Park better. It's not hard.
Sure.
Just resolve to learn to park better.
Yeah.
If you're new at it, feel free to open the door, give yourself a little check. Oh, shoot, I'm on the line. Close the door, back it up, put it back in.
What you could do is just go to a vacant parking lot on one Saturday.
Okay.
And just hit all the spots.
Well, no, because maybe we should set this up. I don't want to say this on air because this is $1 million business idea. We should set up our own parking school.
Sure.
Like we'll put like shopping carts in the lanes next to you, cones, people, whatever, and you got to maneuver in. You know what I mean?
You're not wrong.
It'll be like a good experience. Afterwards, we'll go to the bar or something.
Afterwards?
Yeah. Well, maybe it depends.
Okay.
I just think I park better. It's not hard.
Are we ever gonna play shuffleboard again?
I'm open.
We need a fourth.
We do need a fourth.
Banjo. You don't drink.
Number 2, if you work, so I assume some of you do.
Sure.
And you have people who work for you, be nice to your employees.
Okay. Treat people nicer.
Just be nice. Yeah. Just be nice. Everyone wants to be like, hey, I'm gonna be a good person. Just be nice to the people that have to work in the same place you have to work and are as miserable as you are to be there.
Yeah. So I mean, I'm big on the LinkedIn.
Oh yeah, I've seen that.
Yeah, I'm big out there.
Are you premium account, by the way?
Of course, bro.
Are you really?
No, not anymore.
Of course not.
I could though.
I'm not saying you could. It's not hard. Anyone can do it. It's not just specific to you. Okay, good for you.
There's one that keeps popping up, a little quote or whatever that says, I'm totally gonna butcher this, by the way, but basically it says, what does it say?
Good call.
I think it says just treat your employees better and they'll work harder for you, more or less.
Yeah.
So yeah, if you treat your employees like crap, they're not going to be too excited to want to do anything for you.
You know what I think about that?
Which is the reason why I don't work there.
I think that philosophy is
Underrated.
it's an underrated philosophy.
We ever going to do that again?
We might. I don't think people. Just treat people nicely. Say nice.
How's Jimmy from Indiana doing?
Who knows? You just be nice. Say thank you. Say good job. Say have a nice weekend. Just do nice things.
How long before you rage out in the next 2 weeks when people are still saying Happy New Year? Because you don't like it. You don't like it.
Yeah,
I think last year we got to like March.
Yeah, my cutoff is
January 2nd.
7 days.
You get a week.
7 days from the event. So January 8th.
So you're gonna on Monday. You're gonna let them hit you with a Happy New Year.
Because I have not seen anybody. I was not there all week, so I haven't seen people of my place of business.
Well, let's assume you were there.
Yeah. Well, here's the thing. You can only hit me with it once.
Sure.
And it has to be within the first 7 days.
Okay.
After that, it's off with your kneecaps.
So it's gonna happen.
Right?
It's gonna be February 12th.
Mm-hmm.
I don't even know what day that is.
Yeah.
Monday, Tuesday, whatever. And somebody's gonna be like, Happy New Year.
Yeah.
What are you gonna do?
Well, I'm gonna revert back to be nice to your employees.
What if it's not your employee? What if it's your boss?
I'm still gonna be a good human.
Okay, good.
And just shrug that one off.
Okay.
Because
you don't want to say like, hey, New Year's is come and gone. Happy February.
Okay, my perspective on this would be someone who's going to say that to me.
You got a prospectus?
Is probably somebody who I'm not super close with.
Sure.
And ergo, if they say that and then I respond, then I'm stuck in a conversation.
You don't want that.
That I don't want to be in. Because if I knew this person well enough, they probably wouldn't say that to me.
Sure.
So in this case, I'm just going to cut bait and get the heck out of there.
Okay.
Bait's cut. Yeah. Catch and release. I'm out. That's it.
Catch and release. I like that.
Because if I stay there, then I'm having a conversation with this person, and then someone's getting hurt.
Yeah. What else you got?
Stop eating so much damn ketchup.
Do you eat ketchup, or you just consume it? Is that the same thing?
I think it's
you don't
probably
really
the same.
You don't eat like liquids
there we go. Oh, boy.
or lipids.
All of a sudden, you're Rain Man. No, fair. Okay, you don't eat it. You ingest it.
Okay, I'm just asking, bro.
It's
you don't
an ingestible.
Hey, Happy New Year. you don't need to get mad at me.
Guy again.
Yeah.
It's an ingestible. Okay. Just stop with the damn ketchup, people.
Is it ketchup or just sauces?
I feel like ketchup is the most prevalent of the sauce family.
I only use ketchup when I'm having some fries.
But let me ask you this question.
I'm big on mustard.
Can you have French fries without ketchup?
I'll live. Yeah,
you will live.
I'll
if you
fine.
get down and you got a big honking plate of fries, you know about them, and you look around, you're like, "Where's the ketchup?" And you don't see any. Are you just like, "All right, well, whatever," and start eating them? Or are you just like, "Where's the ketchup? There's no ketchup. Excuse me, garçon, the ketchup." Like, where are you at with that?
Now, there's times when I purposely don't use ketchup.
Oh,
go Tigers!
Can you explain what?
Well, there's times when I don't want ketchup. I could just eat the fries with no ketchup, no big deal. And there's time when I want to dunk and dip.
Okay.
Dunk, dodge, dip, dive.
I'm with you. I just stop with the ketchup.
All right. I mean, it seems you're getting mad about it, something for no reason, but that's
Here's
fine.
the thing. I mean, I'm,
You don't do sauces, though. You're not a big sauce guy, so you don't really understand what people are going through.
I don't know the plight of the saucer, per se.
Yeah, I mean, you're not big on the sauces.
But my thing, one of my biggest annoyances in life, we're just going to do this every show, frankly.
Sure, here we go.
Is I'm okay with whatever it is.
You're okay?
Whatever it is that you're about as a person.
Sure.
Be about that thing.
About that action, boss.
When you're over the top about that thing, that's when I get annoyed.
So, when I was at the workforce with you, I was about those white monsters.
Yeah.
We went on missions to go find those at the cafeteria.
We did.
So you were cool with that?
I was.
Knowing that I went building to building trying to find white monsters?
I don't see that over the top.
Okay.
What I see is over the top is like, I wouldn't need my white monster. Hey, does anyone drink? The white monsters are good. Like, if that's all you can talk about.
Okay.
Like, I'm going to give you an example. This is probably going to get ridiculed by people. I'm going to give you somebody who I respect this person as a human.
Okay.
I think he's a really good person.
You're going to shit on this person right now, aren't you?
But the way that he often carries himself, I find a tad annoying.
We're not talking Trump, are we?
Tim Tebow.
Oh.
Like, I'm all for you being a nice guy, but with everything, it's like, God bless.
Let him, God bless you.
Eddie, Jesus loves you.
He does.
I know he does. I know that's true. Touchdown Bears. Just over the top is over the top.
A pick six?
It looks like a pick six. BDN threw a pick six, I think. So we're actually recording this while the Eagles of Philadelphia are playing the Bears of Chicago.
Let me ask you this, though. Well, let me say this. Tim Tebow's been this way since day one, though. So it's not like he's all brand new on us.
I'm not saying he's not all brand new.
So, I mean, if that is who he is.
Yeah, but again, sometimes it's just a little over the top.
So you don't want him to God bless you?
He doesn't need to God bless me every time I see him, no. I don't see him,
Maybe he
frankly.
feels, maybe in his subconscious.
He's down. It's not pick six. He's down.
He's down? Okay.
Yeah.
He's definitely
He's down.
He's down for an hour.
It's like this. There's another guy at our workplace. He doesn't work on our team, but this guy is big into fitness and working out.
Sure.
And so he's big, and every time like he's anywhere near somebody and there's a conversation about fitness, he's like, "Oh, well, by the way, I do 1,000 burpees a minute."
Right.
Like that's just over the top.
Yeah. He also still looks like he hasn't lifted a weight in his life.
Fair. It's just over the top. Like I'm congratulations, a big fan of the burpee, love him too.
Not everybody has the chops like us.
But that's fair. I mean,
You know what I mean?
they're growing
You know
over
what
here. But just so I'm
Keep your ears
okay
warm.
with you being who you are.
Be
Just
you.
Don't be over the top.
Be you, but just be you.
Be a little less you.
Be you in moderation.
Yeah, moderation of you, and that's what ketchup is for me.
Okay.
Like have
That's
a
right,
good.
we were talking about
healthy,
ketchup. We were
Yeah,
talking about
I'll-
ketchup.
I'll
Okay.
get you back in.
Yeah, we're back in.
have a good healthy love for ketchup. Eat it, ingest it. Put a straw in it. Whatever you want to do.
Sure.
But just live your life not being tied to the ketchup. If you get there and you're like,
Don't
is
let-
there, I'm sorry,
don't let the
I'm sorry, miss, is there ketchup? And she's like, oh, we're all out.
And you're
All
at
right, darn.
Starbucks. Yeah.
Yeah, just start eating.
I don't think Starbucks has ketchup.
They probably don't.
Yeah.
Just start eating. So just stop with the damn ketchup.
All right. Fair.
All right, ready,
Yeah, sure.
ready for the next?
Okay. I don't know how you're going to top that one.
I think it's time for us as a society, let's just stop with Facebook.
We use it. I mean, I don't use
loosely. Well, I'm going to let you know a little secret. I don't even know if you know this.
it. Okay.
We actually don't use Facebook.
Oh. I thought you told people to follow us.
I do.
Okay.
We have a Facebook account. We have a Facebook page, but we don't use Facebook.
Okay. So you're telling Zuckerberg
Yeah.
that, hey, man.
There's all
It's
kinds
over.
of controversy. People can spy on stuff. We're selling fake ads on there.
You
like,
think that that's only on
it
Facebook?
got hacked or whatever.
You think that wasn't on purpose?
I don't know. Who knows? I just feel like Facebook is just not a good thing. I don't.
Here's the thing. Some people need Facebook.
How's this?
Some people need Facebook to connect.
How's this?
They don't have phones. They don't have, a way of means of communicating with somebody. Sometimes Facebook is their only way.
So they don't have a phone, but they have Facebook.
DSL.
What about? I'm sorry. We'll talk about that on another show.
Yep.
Okay.
Look, man, I don't know, right? All I'm saying is some people truly need it in order to communicate with some friends and family that may not be able to communicate otherwise.
I understand.
Trust me, I'm not big on social media regardless.
Trust me.
So, trust me.
I know.
Trust me that I trust you.
I know
That
your
you know.
prowess.
Yeah.
There are some people who every day need to get on there on the Facebook page and like see what people are doing. Like, stop being so goddamn nosy. If you want to know what's going on in Jimmy's life, pick up the freaking phone and ask Jimmy, "Hey, what's up, bro?" Hit him with a text. Jimmy, what's going on?
Okay.
Hey, you got any pictures of the vacation you went on last week? Send them to me.
Jimmy went on vacation?
No.
Oh, okay.
But if you did, send me the pictures. I don't need to go on your Facebook page and be like, "Oh, there's your pictures."
All right. I mean, just
I
That's
think
petty.
There's just a reliance on it. Just ease up on the Facebook.
Yeah, that's petty.
Ease up
that's
on the Facebook.
petty.
Okay.
What else you got?
I think people should resolve to stop saying dumb phrases. So here,
Such as?
there's a new one that's been out lately that I've seen, I've heard. It's been written.
You've seen the phrase?
I've seen it written.
Okay. Good.
And it's really annoying me. And the phrase is this: real G's move in silence, like lasagna. What
Lasagna moves in silence?
are we doing? What are we doing?
What are we doing? What are we doing?
What are we doing?
One could argue that lasagna doesn't move in silence because all that cheese just glistening.
Lasagna doesn't move. It's stuck in a pan.
It
What's that motion you're
jiggles.
making?
It jiggles.
Oh, jiggling. Okay.
If it wasn't bound by pan, it would move.
Yeah. Well,
But then it wouldn't be lasagna. Probably.
I'm sorry. I have to ask him real quick. You do get the joke, right?
Yeah, bro.
Okay.
I get
Just
the joke.
make sure. Just make sure.
Yeah, I got
Let's
it.
ask.
I'm just saying, maybe we shouldn't bound the lasagna.
It's less about lasagna. just so we're all maybe.
Maybe I'm just hungry.
Yeah, it was less about the lasagna and just
Sure.
more about just dumb phrases.
But you're a G.
Just dumb phrases.
You don't move in silence?
There's a lot of silence, a lot of silent movies.
You know, Adam, I've been thinking about you.
I know you have, Montel.
Yeah.
We just need to stop with these dumb phrases.
Any other phrase that you can
I mean,
highlight?
Look, these things come and go. Like
Loose lips sink ships.
are things lit still? Are we still lighting things?
I think we're still lit.
Things are still lit.
Things are still litty.
Why are they getting lit?
I don't know, man.
Okay.
When was the last time you said this is lit? Other than just right now.
Actually, the show opening, I think, I'm not sure if it's this one. Oh, no, I didn't. I said fire nails. I didn't say lit.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, fire's another one. Everything's fire.
Again, here's the thing.
What's the thing?
You got to remember who your audience is that are saying these things, right? It's typically your younger youths, right? It's not us older guys.
But sometimes it permeates into
There's some permeations.
the older guys.
Yeah, there's some permeations.
There's a I don't think this person listens to the show.
I assure
probably
you
not.
that they don't.
There's an extended family member of mine who is who's up there in age, 50 plus.
Okay.
And every time I see or read anything of this person, they always say the word peeps.
Purposely?
Yeah. Like, where are my peeps at today? Like, that just needs to go.
Yeah.
Like, there are just some dumb phrases that are going on that we need to...
He might be removed from society a little bit. He might not be on the ends. What's going on out there?
Mrs. Z and Addison are looking out the window at something over here. I'm not sure if we got, like, a grizzly bear.
In Mountain House?
Addison looks concerned.
Huh. She'll be all right.
I think so.
Did you ever get her that phone?
No.
She earned it.
Straight A's all year.
She earned it.
All year.
When's the year over? Okay.
School year.
Good. She's making some good headway, though.
Yes, she has a 4.0 currently. Yes, correct.
God, I hope she finishes that off and you have to get her a cell phone. You're going to be so salty.
This was one a lot of contributions from you on this list.
Yeah.
I want to read what you had me write down. you can just take it from wherever you want to take it from after this. More research on the gluten.
Yep. We've had this discussion many a time. I want to be just totally submerged and versed in the knowledge of gluten.
Maybe you could read a book on it. Maybe kill two birds. There's got to be a book out there.
Okay.
Kill two birds with one stone.
You know where I'm at with this, right?
I do.
You know where my frustration and confusion comes from this, right?
A lot of frustration, a lot of confusion.
Am I wrong?
You're not wrong.
Okay. That's all I wanted to say and all I wanted to know.
You're not wrong.
Now, I need to do myself a service and learn more about it so that I could be about it.
You're about that action, Bob. Well, here's what I would say.
Just turn that phone up louder.
Here's what I would. Oh wow. Here's what I would say. Actually, a buddy of mine just texted me. So sidebar. You and I were talking about the R. Kelly.
He just texted and said he watched it.
Well, he's been watching it.
It's a tough watch.
It's not an easy watch.
It's a tough watch.
And he sent me a website saying that R. Kelly's numbers on Spotify have skyrocketed after.
Of course
the
they
special.
have. You don't think? I was going to ask you this. Don't you think he would have had to sign off on that whole thing?
I don't think so, because they have that disclaimer in front of every segment that says he's. Mrs. E was telling me that she read that he threatened to sue them or something if they aired it, obviously, and so I think that's why they have that little R. Kelly denies any blah 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 before every scene that starts. His numbers skyrocket though.
I mean,
you say of course. Why is that of course? I don't understand.
We just put this dude on blast. Everybody is trying to bash this guy again, and of course people are going to be like, "Oh yeah, he actually was a good musician." And they're gonna go listen to him. It's common sense.
I thought people would have the opposite.
I believe I could lie.
I thought people would have the opposite reaction and just be like, "Oh my god, I can't believe this guy."
Well, here's the thing.
Exists.
When was the last time you thought about R. Kelly other than watching that show?
I haven't. I was telling Mrs. E
I don't think anybody has.
I stay plugged into the socials.
I know you do.
I'm big in what's going on out there.
You got the Euro
This
plug.
thing caught me off guard.
It was off guard. Actually, I saw the previews for it, and then I didn't think anything of it because I didn't think it was starting anytime soon.
You didn't think anything of it?
Yeah. And then I was laying in bed last night with Mrs. B, and she was, she goes to bed a little early, and I was like, I'm gonna watch R. Kelly just take some chicks down.
Wait, what?
And I put in like 3 or 4 episodes.
Yeah,
it's a tough watch.
It's a tough watch. It's disturbing.
It's
on many levels.
Well, here's the thing. I don't know. We're getting way off track here, but there was apparently in Chicago, you only have to be 17 to consent.
That's what they said at some point during.
Or Illinois. I don't know if it's Chicago as much as it is Illinois or whatever.
That's what was stated during the docuseries.
So, I mean, is there wrongdoing at that point? Now, there was a 16-year-old who lied.
And a 14-year-old.
See, I didn't see the 14-yeard part, which I don't doubt that there was. There's probably a 9-year-old there, but it's I wasn't there.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You ever see this, by the way? Did you watch this?
I've not. I've heard all about this.
It's pretty good, actually.
So you saw this?
Yeah, it's pretty good.
We're talking about Bird Box. For those of you who can't see what Eddie's pointing at right now.
Yeah, you guys can't see me. Bird Box.
What is it about? I don't.
You haven't seen the Bird Box challenge?
I've seen people walking around with that stupid thing. I saw
blindfolds.
I saw Chris Paul tweeted that the refs were doing Bird Box after Kevin Durant stepped out of bounds clearly, and they didn't call it. But I don't know what it's about. What's it about?
It's loosely. It's not loosely. It's about essentially the end times, if you will.
End times of what?
Earth.
You
You kind of have to watch it. I don't want to destroy it for you.
Okay.
If I told you right now what it was, it would ruin the whole thing for you.
Can you tell me why she's blindfolded?
Because people are basically committing suicide based off the things that they're seeing in the world.
Okay.
And I can only say that because you have to see.
Why is it called Bird Box?
You'll know when you see it.
How long is it?
Hour and 45.
Look, this was going to come up at some point during the duration of this show.
Yeah.
However long the show lasts
Bird Box
for.
was?
No, this topic in general.
End of the world?
So you're going to have to help me here.
Okay.
You know your guy here.
Yeah.
I have no time for movies that don't have any sense of realism. So for those of you driving, pull over for a second. For those of you sitting, stand up. If you're standing, sit down. If you're on the toilet, thanks. Here's what I'm going to tell you. I've never seen a Star Wars.
I know.
I've never seen a
Avengers,
Lord of the Rings, Harry Potter.
Sure.
If it's not something that realistically can happen to me, or that I have to believe that somebody has 4 arms and they make magical things happen and there's a werewolf that can actually talk out loud, that's just not me. Wow. I've never been into those movies. So you've got to tell me, is Bird Box one of those where I'm going to watch it and be like, oh, okay, I get it, because the sun now has radioactive beams that make this person have 16 arms and he can flip a car over because the ostrich ate him. Okay, cool. Is that going to happen to me here? Because if it is, I'm not watching.
Did you just spitball that whole thing right there?
I did not.
Yeah.
I did not.
There's nothing crazy like that.
Okay.
So it is. There's demons, and I'm doing quotations, as you can see.
I do.
People
see
can't see that, but I'm doing it.
I can vouch quotations.
Yeah. So there's demons, if you will. Again, you'll understand the whole covering of your eyes when you start to watch it.
Okay.
So I don't think you're going to be disappointed, but I don't think you're going to be like, man, I got to go watch that again.
Can you give me a comparable movie or show that this might be like?
Not off the top of my head, no.
So like one of the shows I remember I was really excited about when it came out. This is an older show. I think you watched this show too. I was really excited when it came out, and then I started watching it, and then like 7 shows in, I was done. And that was the show Lost.
I never watched Lost.
I thought the premise was like, oh wow, plane crash, like they're all on this island, how to survive. But then there's like secret worlds and like secret passageway, and like, oh my god.
I heard everybody hated the ending of Lost. I've never seen an episode.
Who knows?
Yeah,
I don't know. I dipped out.
Couldn't tell you.
You had me watching that one show with that one guy.
Good. Counterpart?
Yeah, that was it. Yeah.
Did you like it?
He went to like different worlds or something like that.
Well, he had essentially a twin, if you will.
Okay.
Because it's him,
yeah.
obviously.
Yeah.
And there's essentially a separate world that his twin lives in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I watched one of those.
You didn't like it.
I could have watched another.
The funny thing is, I was talking to Mrs. B about this last night because I kept seeing Counterpart on HBO. They obviously got a second season.
Good for them.
So they obviously did well.
Good for them.
So I bet you if you IMDb it right now, they probably quickly 8-8.
I don't doubt that they got a second season.
8-7, 8-8.
I don't doubt. I mean, obviously those kind of like The Walking Dead, never seen it.
We stopped watching it. It was just so bad.
Game of Thrones, never seen it.
Great show.
Don't know anything about it. I don't understand it. You guys will try to explain it to me. I don't get it.
Great show.
Apparently it's good. Just not my thing. Yeah. So Bird Box it's loosely in this area, or you think I'm gonna be okay?
I think you'll be okay. It's not in that area. There's no fantasy of riding dragons and casting spells and witch hunters and Superman's not in this. Iron Man, like none of that.
Okay.
So
Superman's not in this. Okay.
It. Yeah, not in it.
All right, that's important.
So I think you'll be okay. I don't think you're gonna be like, man, Burbs just wasted an hour and 45 of my life. I think
that happens all the time.
I know it does. I think you'll be okay.
Okay.
Give it a watch. You got Netflix. Guy like you with your streaming.
I think we actually did we cancel it?
Of course you did.
It's not like we can't get it. It's not difficult to acquire.
guy like you got Netflix.
Addison had it for a while. Then we had like a free trial. Then we got rid of it.
Get your trials up.
Trials are up. All right. We were talking about more research on gluten was needed, and then we got talking to R. Kelly. Do you have anything else on R. Kelly before we move on?
No. Again, just a tough watch for those of you guys who watched it.
Well, let me ask you, a guy like you.
Yep.
What do you do? You're in the car on the way home.
Sure.
You're just jamming out of some tunes.
Okay.
You got satellite radio on.
Yeah.
And all of a sudden, it's the remix to Ignition. Are you
real quick? We know somebody.
We do. We do. Are you turning it up? Turning it off?
Not if it's Ignition.
Okay.
I'm over Ignition.
Okay.
Fiesta.
Yeah.
I'd get down
after
with that.
The show. It's the after
party. Yeah.
Are you turning it up or turning it off? Mm-hmm. Like, are you going to go #mute R. Kelly? Are you all boycotts here? What are you doing?
So I've watched documentaries, like I've watched Michael Jackson stuff, to where I've then gotten in the car and like Spotified Michael Jackson and like listened to all of his albums. Right.
Okay.
I haven't felt the need to search R. Kelly on my Spotify and put him in.
Sure.
So I'm in no hurry.
But if he pops in,
I'll probably change it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think I'm not that I was a big R. Kelly fan.
Yeah. I wasn't ever a huge R. Kelly fan, but not saying the guy's not talented. He's definitely talented.
He can sing.
Yeah, he can make some things sing.
He can sing.
What?
Oh, okay, cool.
Oh, get off me.
Oh, well. Golden Tate 3.
Tate 3. Tate, I.
We have the last one here. You wrote this down, too. I don't know what it means.
I wrote it down?
Clean it up for 2019.
I wrote that down?
Yeah. I said something and you went, man, clean it up for 2019, and I wrote it down.
No clue what that means.
All right, there we go. All right, so that's our top. So those are our lists. We didn't really list them in any sort of order, but those are the things that we want you to consider. Again, we're sure you're going to try to stop eating ice cream.
Yeah.
I'm all for you getting to the gym. You are a gym member, correct?
Can you look at me?
Yeah. I don't know if it was all just Herschel Walker push-ups or if you actually went to a gym. I used to hate that. I'm so glad I have my own my own garage gym. What's the gym
It's actually
scene?
not.
Is it
overly-
amateur hour?
It's not. It's not overly amateur hour.
Okay.
Like today, I went like at 10:30, and it wasn't super packed. Typically, when I go home after work, I'm usually there about 6. What are we, a weekend now? It hasn't been overly crazy.
Okay.
But my area, there's a lot of new up and coming gyms, if you will.
Oh, so we've got
a lot of options.
Oh, so you think people are just elsewhere?
Yeah.
Oh, wow. Yeah. I'm actually gonna do the reverse thing tomorrow. I'm actually gonna quit the gym.
Good for you.
Yeah. I've been paying the $15 a month. I haven't been there in like months.
Oh, yeah, you know,
You know about it right there.
Start
You know
stacking that cash.
I'm gonna need it. Plus after it's taken, it's gonna be problems. All right. Another new segment we're gonna do.
Can I get you on a pause real quick? I gotta use the restroom.
Oh, okay. All right, so we're gonna. You're not gonna know we left. He didn't actually have to say that. He could have just given me a pause. Wait till you hear this new segment after the break. You're gonna love it.
The airing of grievances.
All right, so again, new segment.
New segs.
Here's the thing. I think we've found our niche as part of the show is I just tell you things that annoy me.
You go niche or you go niche?
I go niche.
Okay.
Because when you say niche, it actually annoys me. So I go niche on that one. And so each week or each show, we don't do one of these a week. I'm going to give you an airing of the grievance. It's a Seinfeld reference. I don't know if you know about it.
Yep.
Something that annoys me, something that I just don't understand.
Okay. So
here's my latest one. Let me ask you a series of questions first, just so I can set this up. Am I an adult?
Statistically?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, I'm an adult. Okay. Do I live in my own residence?
Yes.
At that residence, am I required to pay my utility bills, phone, light, water, whatever?
Yes.
Okay. And obviously, it's to my advantage to ensure that I try to pay as little as possible, right? Like I don't want to pay an absorbent amount of money if I can avoid it.
Sure.
Okay.
Yes.
Right. What are we doing with the metering of my water and my paper towels in public restrooms? Why can I not be trusted to control how much water I get or need? And how many towels? Why do I have to sit there and just keep hitting the thing and wait for...
Yeah. I see what you're saying.
When did we get to the point where I can't be trusted to get my own water?
You can't be.
I don't understand. What have I done to society that I have to go to the I have to go to the bathroom, wash my hands, and I get 6 drops at a time. Yeah. I got large hands. You see these things. I mean, I'm sitting there for hours, and I'm like, all right, here's another drop.
You're in there for hours?
Here's another drop. Here's another drop. And the good news, I have time because I'm waiting 17 seconds per paper towel to drop down. Fair. What are we doing?
Yeah, you're not wrong.
I'm not wrong. Why?
You're not wrong. Where did this happen recently?
I was at airports. Airports.
Okay,
big in the airports. Is it a cost savings thing? Is that what we're doing?
It's cost savings. It's water monitoring. It's rations. It's nimble usage. It's proactive.
Is this one of those where there's one jackass who just always leaves the faucet on when he leaves the bathroom, and so because of him, the rest of us suffer?
There might have been some jackassness, yeah.
How do we can we measure that differently? Can we thumbprint everybody on their way into the bathroom?
I'm sorry, you're thumbing what?
Thumbprint.
Oh, okay.
So before you use the sink,
sure,
give me a little thumbprint.
You get
Eddie
the green.
Put the thing up. You do your hand. And then at the end of the life, there's a report that says how much water you use. And if you're excessive, you're cut off.
I see what you're saying. Obviously, this is it's a cost saver, right? This is we're fiscally lean.
Yeah.
With the water usage, I would say.
Yeah.
I don't know if you've also noticed a lot of these places are going away from paper towels.
I know that's their next. I'm in there with that Dyson thing where I'm in there just shooting my hands in that thing.
I don't like it.
Those don't work. It says 12 seconds or less, your hands will be dry. That is complete nonsense.
That's a cesspool too, by the way.
Tell me about it. There's just all kinds of mold. There's all kinds of mold and feces just all down there in the bottom of that thing.
Feces?
You know about it.
Huh. Here's the thing. I want to go into the bathroom. Here's what I can tell you. You've got bathrooms at your current workplace. Some are auto monitored, and some you get to flick up by yourself.
I know.
I don't know if you ever caught this, but when I was there, I was always in the flick up by yourself.
I was in the flick up place. I flicked.
Because I want to use as much water as I want to use.
I just need enough to get me by. I'm not gonna be again. I have to be trusted in my own home.
Yeah.
So Mrs. E, a big water waster. You tell me if this is you. When you're brushing your teeth, faucet on or off?
Always off.
Off. Mrs. E's got that thing blaring while she's over. And
you don't
just
do that.
water everywhere.
I'll put it on when I'm about 4 seconds. 4 seconds last bit.
Yeah.
And then,
and then you're done.
And I'm done.
So I have to be responsible in my own house, because if I'm not, so do people think that they're like, finally, I'm not responsible for the water here. Let's jack this thing up. Like,
Well,
what's the rub here? I don't understand.
I don't know if anything's getting rubbed, but what I would say is, how long before those are in houses, if they're not already?
Over my dead body.
Well, you're not building the
Dead
houses, clearly.
body.
You don't think somewhere some builder, Bob the Builder, has been like, you know what, auto faucets and auto hand
You know
dryers.
what? I can see that as a millennial thing where they all love each other and like, we want to look conservative.
all the millennials
that
love each other?
nonsense.
Okay.
Somebody has to love somebody.
Yeah.
All that kind of stuff. I could see it happening there. But like, when can we just can I take a test?
You're upset.
Can I get certified? Can I get certified to go into a bathroom and go, I'm checked out, buddy. I can use thanks. I can use that. Like, maybe they just send out codes. Like, it's like TSA pre-check.
You know what we need? You ever see
What
that
do we
movie? The Justin Timberlake movie when he had the little. It's not called Out of Time, but basically time was the currency.
Yeah, sure.
What was that movie
I
called?
don't know.
Did you know what I'm
I
talking
don't know
about?
about.
So they had like a little wristband, if you will, that
Sure.
monitored how much time they had left in their existence.
Sure.
Just give us wristbands.
That's fine. Give me. I'll rock that thing all day.
Yeah, just give us wristbands.
I'll
Link
rock
it
it all
up into
day.
our DNA, and this guy's green. He's a good water user.
Yeah.
Yellow, he's
Ooh,
a
yeah,
little
yeah.
shaky.
This guy can't be. Yeah.
he can't be trusted. Red, no fly zone.
Yeah, no fly. Fly zone. Fly zone. I'm with you. I don't understand nothing. So probably the thing that
It's gonna
irritates
bother me. I
more
need to know what that movie
is the paper towel thing. Because I'm
Yeah.
sitting there just like waiting 16. Okay, here's the one, and it's like the size of a. Okay, cool. Like I got 2 fingers dry. Here's the next one. Okay, 2 more fingers dry, and I'm just there for 34 minutes,
Again, your hands though.
just drying hand. I like a fair amount of towel to be able
Guy like your hands
to
with
be
your
able
hands?
to get my hands at the appropriate moisture level.
In Time was the name of the movie.
That's a shocker.
Actually, no. While I'm here, let me get in here real quick.
Yes, sir.
Let me see if I can give you. Actually, let me go to tomatoes.
Okay.
Let me go to tomatoes.
So we're done with my grievance.
You can keep talking. I'm just really not listening to you.
I was hoping you had some answers for me, but no, it's just it's
Well,
okay. Just tell
I
me
agree
this.
with you. I agree with you.
Okay, so it's not just me.
It's not just you.
Okay.
It's stupid.
Okay.
Why is this not coming up? Is it wonderful because it's Netflix only?
And here we go. Show's still going on.
Okay, so do you follow Rotten Tomatoes for your movie?
I use that. Yeah, I use it.
All right, so here's what I can tell you. Bird Box only got a 62% on the tomatoes.
Look at that.
So, but to be fair, Speed 2 got a 4%.
Speed 2 was horrible. Speed 1 was good.
Real good.
Real
Youthful
good.
Keanu.
Oh, real good.
Real good.
Sandy B. Young Sandy B.
Should get this. What?
What? Dennis Hopper. I mean, he was
D-Hop.
just a good bad guy there. But here's the problem with Rotten Tomatoes. It doesn't apply to me. I need Adam's tomatoes because they're like what does Harry Potter get on those things?
All right, I'm gonna read you the movie info.
Oh,
Tell me of Bird Box.
Okay, we're
tell
back
me
to that. Okay.
Tell me this is something you're interested in. We already figured out the water thing. You still want to talk about the water?
okay. I don't.
All right.
Apparently, I don't. because
Movie info.
you just moving on.
According to Rotten Tomatoes. By the way, if Rotten Tomatoes, you want to sponsor us, we're available. When a mysterious force decimates the world's population, only one thing is certain. If you see it, you take your life. Facing the unknown,
Wait,
Mallory.
hold on, real quick. Sorry. If you see the force, you take your
there's
life.
not the force.
But you said something's decimating the world.
A mysterious force.
So if I see that force, I'm decimating my life.
Correct.
Okay.
Basically, what happens
Sure.
is the people that started seeing this particular types of things,
course.
they started committing suicide.
Why wouldn't they?
Okay. Again, suicide's real.
It's not fun.
That's not Superman.
It's not.
Right? By the way, suicide's no joke. We're not saying it is. So, facing the unknown, Mallory, who's Sandy B, finds love, hope, and new beginning only for it to unravel. Now she must flee with her 2 children down a treacherous, that's a good word, river to one place left, but it's okay, Academy Order.
It's like watching a kid ride a bike, dude. you all right over there?
117 minutes.
Okay. Oh,
You got 117 minutes to spare?
I mean, we've been doing this for 59 already. I mean, I can figure this out. That's a hard no for me.
Get in there.
That's a hard no.
Get in. Ask Jimmy.
I'll
text
ask
him
a
right
lot
now.
of people.
I'm gonna text him right now.
It's a hard no
I'm
for me.
text him right now.
It's a hard
I'm
no.
gonna text
for
him
me.
right now. All right, what else you got?
It's a hard no for me. Well, that's my grievance. I was wondering if you had a show, because the way the shows typically work is like one host gives one idea, another host gives another idea, and then we have some banter, if you will. Some we sort of play off each other. You know about that.
Sure.
So I was wondering if you had anything that you'd like to air as a grievance.
I don't know if I have anything that's going to top that.
I mean,
You're pretty upset.
I don't suspect you'll ever top anything I do, but
Tops
I
off?
do want to at least hear your perspective on something. You've got something?
I've got my own personal grievances.
And now is as good a time as any.
I've told you about the I live on a corner,
You do live in a
as you
corner.
know. I've got a 3-way stop.
Oh, this one. Okay.
I've got the elementary school adjacent to my house.
Okay.
I've got a new park also kind of semi-adjacent to my house. It's at an angle, so
Okay.
it can't be considered adjacent, if you know what I'm saying.
Okay.
New parking or new structure in there, new hoops, basketball, a lot of kids, playing time. So my grievance would be with the city of Ceres and their lack of, is that our guy?
It's,
Well,
no, it's here.
me. And their lack of responsibility in, keeping the streets safe, specifically where I live.
Okay.
So I think it was about 2:15 in the morning the other day,
Okay.
and we just got some guy just peeling donuts
Donuts.
right in front of my house, right in the T intersection, if you will. Again, 3-way stop,
Yeah.
little T. Imagine a T.
I see it too.
He's just spinning them.
Okay.
Just those are tires squealing. Just spinning them.
Yeah.
Your boy was close to going out there.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
So my grievance is never going to be solved because I've made calls,
Okay.
I've written emails, I've spoken to who I've spoken to, and
Well, hold on. A guy like you
Yep.
can't get civic action taken care
apparently not.
of?
I was told that I could come to the next city council meeting, but I declined.
This is a wicked turn of events I did not see coming.
Usually, a guy like me, specifically me, gets
Mhm.
things done when he needs to get them done.
How would you? What could the good
Speed
folks? Okay.
Speed bumps, very simple. Speed bumps.
Oh, you want the
Speed
bump or the
bumps.
hump?
I'll take the hump.
You want the big
Either way,
ones?
I want you slowed down.
You slow me down. Okay.
And if I'm the bad guy for wanting children's safety at the utmost, top tiers, then I'm the bad guy.
Okay.
You see what
To
I'm
be
saying?
fair, the hump would not do anything to prevent the donuts in the middle of the T intersection.
No, but you also are aware that there's a lot of burning of the stop signs, if you will. And by burning, I just mean
People just flat out
60,
run
70
those.
miles an hour past those
We got
things.
those here.
But you're kind of tucked in, so you're not going to get that a lot right
Well,
here.
we've got a main thoroughfare
I know.
down there, and they just installed new stop
I
signs.
saw those. They
And,
were here last time I came.
And yeah, and so they're new. They're probably literally 6 weeks old, and
Yeah.
people are just burning those things
Burning them.
right down through. And it's
I just-
treacherous. There's
Again,
treachery.
I got a lot of horses under that thing over there. I got a lot
Treacherosity.
of horses out there. See all those horses?
I see him.
I put a stable out there. Do you see them?
I see him.
Horses.
Yeah.
I don't go burning down stop signs. I keep
No,
it
you
clean.
should stop at stop signs.
I keep it clean.
You should stop at stop signs.
Yeah, you got to respect the people.
What do you think? What do you think that's about? Are the people just in a hurry?
That much of a hurry?
Oh, that's what I'm asking. What do you
No,
think
it's just stupid- it's just
the
stupid
root
people.
the root cause here is what?
It's just stupid people.
Just
doing
stupidity.
dumb things.
Stupidity and dumb. So your grievance is people who just have no respect for basic driving laws,
Yes.
i.e. a stop sign,
Yes.
and people who just blow through the stop sign.
Yes.
So if you had gone out there 215s,
Shots fired.
oh wow, okay. I mean that's not a little bit.
No.
I mean,
Well, let me ask you this.
a little aggressive.
Let me ask you this.
Let me ask you this.
Let me ask you this. Let's say, and again, we don't wish this, and I don't wish this upon anybody. Let's say that there's an accident and an unfortunate fatality. Maybe a little kid gets mowed down by some moron going 70 through the stop sign.
Yeah.
Then what?
Yeah.
Oh, but it hasn't happened yet. Yeah, that's the point. We don't want it to happen.
Right. No, I'm not reacting.
I'm prepping.
I'm not reacting to you wanting to better your community.
Yeah.
That's very admirable of you.
You're welcome.
I think that's a wonderful thing to do.
Sure.
What I was reacting to was you shots fired for the guy hitting the donies in the middle of the intersection.
It could be anybody. It could be donies. It could be burn throughs. It could be whatever. You want to
Okay.
you want to be a badass burning through my stop sign?
Eat lead?
Let's see. Yeah.
Okay.
Let's see if you can eat. Let's see if you eat
Okay.
lead.
I'm
I'm wrong.
You're not.
If you needed something fixed, who you calling?
We've had this conversation.
I know.
If I need a henchman of sorts,
Yep.
Again, it really depends on what I need done.
Haircuts.
Like if I need
Oil
somebody
changes.
to hack into a computer system to give me the ATM codes of everybody at the bank, that's not
Probably
you.
not me. No, it's probably not me.
But if I need someone just to take a crowbar and jimmy the window open, you're my guy. Like, so it depends on your.
just
you're up
remember,
there.
just remember who volunteered.
Yeah.
If you ever got in a jam up, who was there for you with the burnout crew?
I think I've told you, if I had to create a henchman crew,
Sure.
So I needed me and 3 other dudes.
I'm the leader
you're
of that crew,
in,
right?
You're in.
Right, but I'm the
You
leader
are-
of that crew, right?
Yeah, probably.
Probably.
Yeah.
Who else is in it?
All right. So a guy who listens to the show, actually,
Okay.
smart guy. Guy's name is Chad. We call him Chubb. He weighs like 110 pounds. Don't ask.
Okay.
He's smart. He's like an engineer of some sort. He
Good.
builds stuff.
Good.
Like, I think he's the kind of guy who could, like, figure out a way to schematically, like, take the door off the hinge without actually using a screwdriver. He's that kind of guy.
Good.
You're my driver.
Sure.
My getaway driver. You're my muscle.
Sure.
You're my smooth talker too. You're the guy who goes
As
into
you know.
you
As
go
you
on
know.
to talk to the teller at the bank, like, hey babe, how you doing?
Yep.
My name's Burbs.
Yep.
Like, you're that guy that gets the info. Like,
So I
hey,
got multiple roles.
what time does the security guard leave around here? Like, that's you. You're
Okay.
getting me the inside info.
Sure.
You're sweet talking the ladies. You're the getaway driver.
Yeah.
You're muscle.
Yep.
You're hench.
What do you do?
I give the orders.
Okay.
I'm
So it sounds like we got some guy that's
I'm the charming, unassuming guy.
charming,
Yeah. You know about. Yeah, that's me.
unassuming.
Just no assumptions. No assumptions.
No assumptions
No
to be had.
assumptions. No. And I need a third guy, huh?
I'd like to. Well, technically, we have 3. You want you and 3 others?
Yeah, me and 3 others.
4-piece.
4 spot. I'm gonna have to. Yeah, I mean, off the top of my head. So what am I missing? So I got brains.
I can get you somebody,
I got brawn. I got.
but I'm multiple.
Unassumptive charm over here.
Sure.
What am I missing? What's the other? Well, you see,
That's the thing. I'm taking on a lot on my plate, kind of like the Ross Wave things.
every crew needs that crazy guy, though.
Who is that guy?
That's what I'm saying. Every crew needs that guy that's a little bit on the edge, that everyone's a little bit afraid of, but you need him in the crew just because.
That's not me.
Well, you're also, so if we're going to do
I'm
this.
a little bit of that.
If we're doing this right, too, actually, we should have a 3-man crew. And with every movie that's ever out there, there's always a 4th guy who joins at the last minute.
Yeah.
Who just got thrown in there, and
Yeah.
no one's really cool about him.
Okay.
But he just gets thrown in there.
What does he do?
He's just a wild card. That's the thing.
Okay.
You don't know what he's going to do. He might turn evil on you.
So
You
we
know.
don't even trust him.
We probably shouldn't. No.
Okay. We don't know who this is.
No. I got to figure out who that guy is.
I don't know who Chubb is though, so he might be.
Chubb's
not
your
for me.
guy. Chubb is your
my
guy.
dude?
Chubb is your
He's
guy.
local.
He's not.
Where's
He's
he
in
at?
Florida. He's not. But again, he's smart.
Shouts out to Chubb.
He's 5'11", 107 pounds.
5'11".
He can just squirm his way into like air ducts if you need him. Things like that.
Okay.
My guy Justin was in the Army. He's probably got some skills that we could use.
Is he local?
He's not.
Good.
But I mean, he's a helicopter pilot. So he was here in a heartbeat.
Oh well, in case we need to go worldwide.
Yeah, we need to get up in
because
the air.
I'm not big in the air.
Yeah.
I'm the driver.
Yeah.
He can get us.
So that's our crew then. So it's me, you, Chubb, and Justin.
Okay.
And that's our crew.
I don't want nobody telling me what to do. I mean, you could give me like, hey, we should do this, but nobody tells me what to do.
So you're okay. Wow.
Well, I mean, let me rephrase. You get to tell me what to do because you're making the schematics.
Yeah.
You're coming with the game plan, right?
But in the moment, you're just executing what you're executing.
I'm just all reactions.
So feedback is not your thing.
Not usually.
You're not wrong. You're not wrong. You're not wrong. Okay. Well, that's our henchman. Well, now, the damn feds are onto us though because they just gave up our crew here on the air. So
They don't know about me.
you're off. That's right. You're off the grid.
I'm off the grid.
You're off the grid.
You need to check yourself though, and Chubb, and Justin.
Justin's off the grid. He's security clearance. Chubb, he's a wild card.
Good for him.
He's gonna be a wild card. There's
Well, grievances have been aired. What else we got? Unless you got more grievances.
Well, we're gonna do something new.
Okay.
A lot of new things.
Where
this
we
show. We're deep. A lot of new things this show. So, Burbs, you're a sports guy.
I am.
You played sports your entire
did.
life,
Yep.
And obviously you played in high school, and just like a lot of players, they will have aspirations to go play college and pro.
Yep.
And a lot of times what you do is you have to. There's a phrase, there's a saying that's out there. You got to put it on tape, right? Got to put it on tape.
R. Kelly did that.
Whoa, I
What?
mean,
Whoa,
too
whoa,
soon.
what?
Too soon.
No.
You got to put it on film. How's that? Because that's better.
Sure.
You got to put it on film. You got to show them what you're about.
Sure.
Get your highlight tape together, right?
A little montage.
Here's the thing. The advertisements have not been rolling in as quickly as I'd hoped.
Sure.
And I think that's our own fault. Damn it. Shame on me.
Yeah, it's probably our fault.
Shame on me. Because I realized we haven't been putting anything on tape. That all of the great business opportunities that are available, they don't know what we can offer them.
Sure.
So we...
Actually, you know what we could do?
What's this?
Advertise on Facebook.
We're all...
But you just try to get rid of Facebook.
We're anti. We need to tell the advertisers what it is that they're going to get.
Gotcha.
They need to understand, like, wow, I need to advertise with these guys. So here's what I'm going to do.
Okay.
I got a little app here on the phone.
As you should.
I got a bunch of businesses just preloaded, just business types.
Guy like you with preloads, of course.
And I'm going to spin this wheel.
You're going to deload?
And whatever it lands on, we're gonna sell this thing.
Done.
Right? We're gonna do a live read right here, right now.
Okay.
No rehearsal, no nothing of how we would sell this type of business. What they can expect. Ready? So I'm gonna spin the wheel for you right here.
If I don't like it, we're spinning
Spin the
again.
wheel. And whatever it is, we're gonna sell this business. Here we go.
legit
Here we
wheel.
go. Here we go. And it has landed on
Pest control. Nope.
online college.
Online college.
Listen. Education's important. All right.
Education is the most important.
Is the most important thing. And if working professional, kind of like Burbs and I, we've got jobs, we got commitments. School can be tough.
That's why we would like for you to enroll at Beaton University.
Beaton University is where you're going to be out here. Let me tell you a little bit about what you can get there, right?
Yep.
Everyone's approved.
Everybody's approved.
Everyone's approved. Admission process, what's your name? You're in.
Tuition's free.
None of it's free. But we have plenty of deals, though.
Sure.
We have, like credit hours, semester hours, the first three's on us, that kind of thing.
So are we like a Westerners Governors?
We're a Westerners and a Governors, yeah. Just BeatonUniversity.com.
So BeatonUniversity.com.
You don't want to get on with us, right? We advanced accelerated degree programs. 2-to-1 student-teacher ratio. That's going to be huge. That means there's 2 students for every 1 teacher.
That's what that
I mean, that's just a fantastic ratio right there.
What kind of degrees we offer?
Look, we've got nursing, we've got
Yep.
criminal justice,
Yep.
we've got optometry, we've got veterinarianism, we've got all those degrees over here at Beaton University.
How soon can you get me in and out?
Listen, pre-enrolled.
Sure.
Okay, you're already approved. All you need to do, call us up, go to the website, BeatonUniversity.com, fill out the form. Oops, fill out the form.
BeatonU.com?
BeatonU.com, fill out the form.
Okay.
Pre-approved.
Okay.
One of our admission counselors will call you right away.
So you or I?
Either one of us.
Okay.
And a quick screen, and you're in. And you're in.
I think Beaton U is going to be a good college.
Well, it won't be good without all the fine listeners out there who need to go and sign up. So if you're out there right now figuring out how to make a better way for yourself, how do I do something that allows me to not have to listen to this podcast anymore?
Right.
Because I have no time, apparently. If I actually had a job, I wouldn't have to listen to these 2 knuckleheads.
You need to enroll in Beaton U.
I need something. Get to Beaton U now. Sign up.
Yep.
Take your first class. First one's on us.
Oh.
Rest are on you, though. First one's on us.
First class.
Why is it not on us? First class on us.
Rest are on you.
Rest are on you. Try it out. All right. BeatonU.com. That's BeatonU.com.
Spell it out for them because I don't think they understand what it is.
I think they got it.
No, they don't.
I think they got it. I'm glad we put it on tape.
That's good. Beaton U.
So I think now advertisers are going to hear that, and they're just going to be knocking our doors down.
All right, great. What else we got? We just signed. There's a lot of kids going to college right now.
I mean, should we wait
Where are we headquartered?
just for all the phone calls to come in?
Yeah, where are we headquartered?
Who knows?
Okay.
Who knows? We should just wait for the phone. I mean, because again, people are listening to that going, man, those guys can sell anything.
Right.
They just sold an online college. I'm signing up now.
And we promised to get them in and out because
In and out.
first class is on us.
I'm pre-enrolled. Pre-approved.
Pre-approved.
Just what's your name? You're in.
So you don't have to even validate credits or anything like that?
No. We're
Okay.
Progressive University.
What if it's a fresh 18-year-old just skipping the big university? They want to come to Beaton U.
Welcome.
How quickly can we get them out? 18 months?
What's your program?
What isn't it?
Yeah, 6-7 weeks, whatever you need. You tell us. We'll tailor a program for you. If you've got 2 weeks, if you need a master's degree, we got you. We got you.
You're right.
If you got a couple months that you want to waste, we got you for that too.
First class on us.
Next is on you though.
All of them are on you after that.
Get it on to that. All right. So
What else we got? That's good. I might sign up myself.
you might need it.
It's time for ball play.
We're gonna need. So let's do a little ball play.
Well, you want to do some ball play?
We haven't done ball play in a while.
R. Kelly's on the show?
A second one with that?
Oh, sorry, bro. It's just so fresh.
My God. Oh, speaking of which. But we're currently watching the NFL playoffs here. That is not a catch.
That cannot be a catch.
So Eagles Bears. I think it's tied at 3 here, close to halftime. So if you're listening to this, you probably already know what happened. Don't tell us though, because we want to be surprised. But hey, NFL, a lot of coach openings, Burbs.
A lot of coaches. That might be a catch.
It's not a catch right here because it's gonna.
But he took like 6
Yeah,
steps.
he didn't get to the ground though.
Alright.
Gotta
Whatever.
survive.
What do you got?
Just like all of us, you've got to survive the ground. A lot of head coach openings. I'm gonna read you these teams that are looking for a coach.
Give me some teams.
I'm gonna need you to tell me which of these jobs is the best and which of these jobs is the worst. So Burbs is out there. He's on the market. He graduated from Beaton University. He's got a degree. Now he's looking for a head coaching job. Makes a lot of sense. That's the fast track that you're on here.
Sure.
Miami Dolphins, Cleveland Browns, New York Jets, Tampa Bay Buccaneers, Arizona Cardinals, Cincinnati Bengals, Green Bay Packers, and the Denver Broncos, all looking for head coaches.
Was that 8?
That is 8.
Okay.
All looking for head coaches. Burbs,
You want worst to first, or you want first to worst?
give me the job that you would least want to take. So let's go worst to first. What job do you least want?
Ooh, it's kind of a tie. Worst, I'm gonna go Bucks.
Okay, wow. Bucks are 8. Can you give me a reason?
Jameis Winston.
Okay.
They're bringing him back.
They, allegedly.
Not allegedly.
Allegedly. Okay.
Followed up by a casual Cardinals.
Yeah, that's my word. Like, what do they have going for them?
Rosen's up and coming.
Is he?
If they can keep DJ there, he might want out.
He's getting old.
DJ
Yeah.
getting old.
I don't think
This is like his
running-
4th year.
Yeah, but running backs are like dog years, bro. Like every 1
understand.
year in the NFL is like 7 in real life.
I get that.
So like he's now had 3 solid years. So he's 21.
Just
21
remember,
years.
I didn't say that the Cardinals were my number 1. I
know.
said they're 7.
But
So
I'm
just
saying-
understand that.
I'm saying that I think they're last, but it's fine. All right, what do you got next?
Well, then you'd probably put the Bucks second to last.
No,
Of course not.
no.
All right, so I did the Bucks there. I did the Cardinals.
Actually, well, you know who I have towards the very bottom? They actually might be my last.
Probably the Jets.
The Dolphins. What do they have going for them? Ryan Tannehill's crap. They're going to get rid of him anyway.
They're in Miami.
Who's their running back?
Frank Gore,
He's 907 years old.
still running. They also got Drake.
They got Kenyon Drake. That's bad. Their defense is terrible. Like they have nothing.
Bro, there's a
substance
reason
in
why
Miami.
these teams.
Yeah,
Wow,
yeah.
they didn't go to beating you. There's a reason why these teams are looking for head coaches.
Yeah,
There's a reason why we're talking about it.
yeah,
None of them are good.
yeah.
Okay. Can I do my list now?
Sure. But like the Dolphins, though, what do they have that makes you say that you want that? That's fine. Go ahead.
So they're at my 6th spot.
Okay.
The Dolphins,
You're welcome.
for everything that we just mentioned.
You're welcome.
5 spot, Jets.
Jets.
They don't have much either. Obviously, they've got Darnold.
They do have
who's
Darnold.
looked good in flashes.
Yeah.
But yeah, he's coming in at 5. Here's where there's toss ups. Bengals are gonna be next.
Bungles. Yeah.
Large in part because again, you've got AJ Green who's probably still gonna be injured.
Mm.
Gets injured all the time. You've got the Red Rocket
Red Rifle.
who's not the greatest.
Yeah.
You've got Mixon who had a pretty good year.
Yeah.
But he's due for some type of jail time.
Clunker. Yeah.
Yeah. I'm gonna go Broncos next.
Broncos. Wow.
So that's their 3. So
Yeah.
that's still pretty good,
Yeah.
right? They got your boy Lindsey. You know about him.
Lindsey's solid.
They got
we are. There we
who's the
go.
receiver that blew out his stuff?
Demarius Thomas.
You had him. No, he's gone. Obviously.
Emmanuel Sanders.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They got Emmanuel. Assuming he comes back.
Yeah.
I like Case Keenum. I'm a big fan of Case.
Okay.
I don't think he.
I like Case is. I don't think that Case Keenum is
Sure.
a guy.
So I mean, Broncos, if they keep Von Miller on that defense, still pretty stout, pretty
Yeah.
decent,
Yeah.
right? Coming in at the 2 spot.
So just for our audience, it's down to Packers Browns.
Yeah.
For Burbs.
2 spot. I'm going Browns.
Oh wow. Okay.
Nino Browns.
Yeah.
You saw how well Baker played once dude was gone.
Yeah.
Now I don't know if that means that they're going to let dude keep his job as the head coach. They probably won't.
Yeah.
So they'll throw him back on the defensive side, and they'll probably get up a Mike McCarthy or somebody like that.
Yeah.
They got a lot of young talent. Obviously, I picked them to go to the playoffs this year. They missed it by what, a game and a half.
Yeah, game and a half. Yeah.
Game point 5.
Yeah.
Game point 5.
Game and a hook. Game and a hook.
Game and hook. So they were there. And the number 1, large in part, strictly just because of Aaron Rodgers, Packers.
Hey, Ron. So I would go Browns 1.
You're not wrong.
I would go Browns 1.
You're not wrong.
I'd go Browns 1.
Yeah, okay. You're not wrong.
Yeah, I mean they got a lot of young talent.
A lot of young talent.
Rodgers, what does he have around him?
Rodgers right now
He
reminds
can make
me. Okay, good.
people better. But what does he have around him?
Well, right now I think he's.
I mean, because he can throw the ball, but he can't catch it.
Are you ready to let me talk? Right now he reminds me of what Tom
Wait on
Brady's. Right now he reminds me of what Tom Brady's been going through the most of his career, which is he doesn't have anybody, but like you just mentioned, he can make people better.
Yeah.
So he's got a lot of young receivers. Devontae's pretty darn solid. They got a solid running back, assuming they use him. They got to shore up that defense. Your boy's getting old. Long hair. Matthews. But yeah, I mean, Aaron, it's hard not to put him at 1.
It's
You're
not.
writing some stuff down.
Yeah, I'm doing my list real quick as you talk. I was hoping you'd talk longer, but of course not.
Okay, well. Beaton University. You want me to plug Beaton again?
No. I mean, we
We need to get a logo.
could spin the wheel one more time and see what other business
Spin
we
the
get.
wheel. I'll sell something right now.
You want to sell something else? We're doing 2 mid-rolls in one show? This is unprecedented.
My rolls, high rolls.
This is unprecedented. Okay. Again, we want to make these good. We want people to hear these and be like, I got to advertise
Well,
my
all the people
business.
that just signed up for college,
Yeah.
then maybe they need something else.
Hold on. Let's see what we got here.
Sign up through Beaton University, get free pest control for a month.
I mean, I don't know if we're ready for...
What do we got?
Oh, wait. Hold on. I don't know if we're ready for cross-promotions here just yet.
What do we got?
We're going to be... This is near and dear to your heart. We're going to be selling a construction business.
Yep.
So here's the thing. Residential, commercial, industrial, whatever you need.
We have it.
You're going to want to come down to this construction site. Here's
Good
what
news
we got.
good news is,
Yeah.
Beaton University offers
Yeah.
extended
Yeah.
and
Exactly.
fast-paced.
Let me tell you a little bit about Dickey's Construction.
Okay.
We're bonded.
Yep.
We're licensed.
And insured.
We got hammers.
Yep.
And so whatever you need built, a small shed, we got
Got
you.
it.
What do you need, like a bridge?
No
We can
problem.
build those things too. Just looking for a quick little home redo, a little redeck.
Got it.
That's your thing right here too. Estimates free. Free estimates.
Free estimates. We'll be out there.
You call us up now.
Yep.
Free estimates will come out. We'll tell you what's going to cost. Everything up front. You want to know what you're going to do. You want to know how much drywall we're using. What sheetrock. What are we doing? Stucco.
But if you call right now,
Oh,
if
there's
you
more?
call right now
There's
and
more.
sign up for Beaton University's online programs,
I'm not so sure
real
that what?
quick.
I'm not so sure
You
that.
sign up for Beaton University's online
Yeah.
programs, you get a free screen
I don't-
door.
maybe you don't
You get a
understand-
free screen door.
Okay, maybe you understand how the game works. Like these two might not be together though, so you're gonna need construction, a good construction advice.
We endorse it. They're together.
Okay,
Okay. Now, if you want to just learn how to do construction on your own, Beaton University has classes for that.
yeah,
And that's fine.
yeah.
But again, we're licensed, we're bonded, and we got hammers.
and you're insured.
That's what I said.
Guarantee all our work for at least 6 months. So when we
Yep.
build, when we build you a house, we stand behind that house. We're not right behind it because if it falls over, we don't want to be there. But we stand behind everything that we build.
That's right.
Again, residential, industrial, commercial. Any other Urschels I'm missing? Any other? You're big in the construction. No? Okay. So here's my list.
Okay, what do you got?
Dolphins 8,
Okay.
Bengals 7,
Okay.
Cardinals 6.
Okay.
Give me Broncos 5.
Sure.
Give me Jets 4.
Wow.
Give me Buccaneers 3.
Wow.
Packers 2. Browns 1.
Why are you the Bucks so high?
I mean, Jameis isn't horrifically horrific as a football player. He's a terrible person.
He's a pretty bad football player.
He actually had a decent statistical season.
Decent meaning.
Decent, meaning better than some of the other knuckleheads. So Dolphins have the quarterback situation? No. Bengals? No. Cardinals, Rosen? Maybe. Case Keenum, you're a big fan of cases. I like other kind of cases. Darnold? Probably. Maybe. So there's not a lot of good quarterbacks in that little cluster right there.
Cluster.
So I'm saying of the cluster, at least I know what I'm getting out of Jameis. I don't even know who's playing for is Joe Flacco going to be the Dolphins quarterback next year? Who knows?
Maybe.
I mean, I don't know what I'm getting there. So if I'm
You know
out
what you're
there,
getting out of Joe Flacco?
if I'm out there, I'm trying to get that Browns job. They need me.
Okay.
Maybe that Packers,
Sure.
Browns, and then Packers,
Sure.
and then maybe the Bucks.
A lot of people like Browns.
A lot of people like Browns. Who wouldn't like the Browns?
That's what I'm saying.
All right, let's do NBA stuff real quick.
What do you got?
I know you're big in the league. I got one question for you.
Okay.
Just you can answer any way you want. Should the Warriors of
No.
Golden State
No.
be concerned?
No.
Why not?
Why would they?
They're 26-14,
Okay.
a third seed in the West.
Okay.
They're 11-8 on the road. They're giving up 112 points a game. That's second worst of all the teams in the playoffs right now.
Okay.
Curry is made of toothpicks and bubblegum.
Hasn't gotten injured, though.
He's been out. He missed like 10 games.
He hasn't significantly been injured.
Draymond's been out with injuries.
Fine.
Durant seems like he's just riding his last year there. Klay Thompson can hit the side of my house if he was standing on my front porch.
Here's what it comes down to.
What's it come down to?
Let's flip the tables. Let's roles reversed.
Okay.
Last, I don't know, 4 or 5 so years when LeBron was at the tail end of Miami in his last 4 or so seasons with the Cleveland Cavaliers,
Yeah.
you'll notice that they weren't really overly concerned with the regular season.
You're not wrong.
They didn't go into the playoffs as a top seed every single year.
That's correct.
And every single year they got to the finals.
That's correct.
Now, what I would ask you is this. Are those Cleveland teams any better than the Warriors team?
No.
So if they're not better,
Yeah.
and they were able to find success in coasting through the regular season with a LeBron James,
Mm.
we all know the Warriors are much, much better than
Mhm.
those Cavaliers
Mhm.
and pretty much every other team. In fact, 5 other teams, if we're talking the playoff race in the West, because they had 3. I'm not worried about it.
Well, that's my point right there. Is there the LeBron Miami teams and the LeBron Cleveland teams were in the East.
Sure.
The West is a lot harder to get out of.
Not anymore.
A lot tougher teams than you would face in that Eastern
So
Conference.
Utah has digressed.
They have digressed.
Portland has digressed.
Denver
Denver
has
has gressed. However, you think they're going to beat either Houston or the Warriors?
Uh,
They'll beat the
probably
Lakers,
not.
probably.
You just said another name, Houston. They're pretty gosh darn good. James Harden's been traveling all over the place.
Here's the thing. I don't doubt that James Harden's traveling all over the place. I also know that Chris Paul's injured and or will be injured for the playoffs.
That's also true.
I also know that James Harden, for whatever reason, whenever somebody says the word playoffs around
Playoffs?
him, he doesn't know how to play anymore.
That's fair.
So until I can see it done, I don't trust anybody else other than the Warriors.
Wow. Okay. So you
And
think
I
that
hate the Warriors.
I know you do. So you think this is just
Doesn't matter.
mid-season? Just who cares? We're gonna be in the playoffs anyway. Let's just figure this out.
Just a quick little midseason
Just a
slide
little
shooter.
funk, little whatever.
Just a
We're
little
2
funk.
seed. We're not gonna have home court. We'll be
deal.
We'll be
No big.
fine.
Yeah, no big deal.
Okay. So you're not concerned about Klay Thompson's shooting slump.
Nope.
You're not concerned about
Because what do shooters do?
shoot or shoot.
Yep.
You're not concerned about Draymond Green. He can't shoot at all. He better not shoot.
Here's the thing. In a couple months, if not sooner,
Mm.
your boy's going to come back.
Yeah, well, that's the other thing, right? So how's Boogie fitting up in to all that stuff?
I think that gives them a dynamic that they've never even had to attempt to use yet. And by that, I mean a serviceable big man.
Yeah.
Zaza doesn't count.
No.
Looney doesn't count.
No. God, no.
Draymond plays 5 half the time. Now he can slide over to the 4.
Sliding.
If Boogie is just 75 to 80% of what he can be, he knows that he's not going to average 28 and 14 like he did last year.
Yeah.
He'll probably
He
average 10 and 5
Sure.
in 12 minutes or 15 minutes, whatever the case may be. If he's 100% or close to it in the playoffs, it's a wrap.
Is he a defensive liability?
I don't think so.
Who's he guarding on the Rockets?
Capella's not a shooter.
Capella doesn't. Yeah, that's fair, but
Capella's
doesn't.
going to get out of the way, which is fine.
He's going to run them all over the court, though.
I don't know about run them all over the court. Here's the thing. I trust the Warriors' offense enough to supersede anybody else's offense. Because at the end of the day, what's the name of the game? You got to outscore the other team.
You do.
And even if they don't play great defense right now, which they're not,
Yeah.
they're going to still score. They played my Kings the other night. It was
I'm sorry,
tied-
real quick. You just missed this thing, but they had Patrick Mahomes on the halftime show here showing how he throws no-look footballs. Is that a good thing? Is that a skill you want your quarterback to have?
Yeah, I'm not worried about that. They were
Like, why would you want your quarterback to throw a no-look pass?
I don't know, but Chuck Norris is still on TV too.
Yeah, I don't understand that one. I
So-
don't get the whole Mahomes thing, by the way. Real quick, so the NFL. You talk about the NFL coaches openings, right?
Yep.
So one of the guys getting a interview is Eric Bieniemy. He is the offensive coordinator for the Chiefs,
Sure.
and he's like a hot candidate now.
Yeah.
Do the Dolphins? Do they think that Mahomes is coming with him? Like, I don't understand when you do that in the NFL. Like, they're like, oh, hey, the hot coordinator is such and such. Let's hire him. But he's not bringing his team with him. He's not bringing Mahomes and Tyreek Hill.
Well, the inverse is that there's obviously going to be some digression on Mahomes' side.
Sure.
Look at your boy Shanahan when he left Atlanta. What has Matt Ryan done since?
Not
much.
Crap. No,
Yeah.
absolutely.
So, yeah, maybe they do think that they're bringing the quarterback with them.
But
they're not.
is that a flawed way to think about that? Is like, hey, what's the best offensive out there? You know what? It is the Chiefs. Let's hire their guy and come to our system because he can probably do the same thing. No, you can't if you have Joe Flacco and Gus Edwards. Like, that's not going to work.
It's not, no.
But people like always go hire that guy.
Yeah.
I don't understand that.
He'll have a job.
He probably will.
No, he will.
And some of these guys are decent, right? Like, I'm not saying like Matt Nagy, who coaches for the Bears, like he's put it together. They have a decent team, but
And where
they're
did he
nowhere
come from?
near. He came from KC. He was the OC there last year, and they hired him in Chicago.
Who came from Philly?
That was Frank Wright. He played for Indianapolis. I know you always get that confused.
There we go.
He came to the Colts. Now that's a decent situation. I mean,
Sure, it's more than decent.
Andrew Luck's a little bit better than
A little bit.
Mitch Trubisky.
Yeah.
But so he didn't bring this high-powered offense to the Bears. The Bears win games defensively, right? They
Should've
put up
put-
17 points.
Yeah, you should have put that on your list of grievances.
I mean, it might not. It might actually be on my list of grievances. I don't understand why you do that. Like, hey, we're gonna hire the guy. It's like they're not bringing Mahomes with them. We're gonna hire Josh McDaniels. You're not bringing Tom Brady too.
Maybe you are.
I don't think you are.
Anyway, I was saying my Kings played the Warriors the other night.
Yeah,
It was tied up.
that was last night, by the way.
Yeah, I know. That's the other night. Was last night. It was tied up in the first quarter.
Yeah.
8 seconds later, Kings were down 9.
Yeah.
Hit 3 straight threes from the Warriors.
Yeah. You saw your guy Steph. He hit that. He tried to hit the Harden move.
I didn't see it.
He got hit with a travel.
Oh,
They called the travel on him.
wow.
And so he ran back and looked to the ref and put a number 1 and 3 on his jersey like this, and said basically you wouldn't have called out on him.
Oh, wow. Good
Yeah,
for
you
him.
didn't see the video?
The funny one
funny.
that I saw the other day was when Blake Griff went and grabbed the iPad off the bench.
Yeah, that was good.
He showed the ref.
That was good.
He's like, look, ref, check out the iPad.
That was good. No.
That was a good one.
You gotta show me. You gotta show.
Yeah.
Yeah, he also Steph. And I think that next possession broke Justin Jackson's ankles.
Literally.
Just literally.
Yeah.
Just fell all over
That
like
sounds
a
about right.
house of cards.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Your Kings are doing all right though, man.
Hey, bro.
We're trying to build a partnership with the Stockton Kings.
Waiting to hear back.
Waiting to hear back. They're gonna listen to our show, so
my boy
there's
Giles?
no way.
You see my boy Giles the other day
I did not know.
against Denver?
What do you do?
Not look bad. Didn't look bad.
Okay.
He's going back and forth. D League and
He's got two-way. He's got two-way.
Two-way.
Got a little two-way
Two ways
contract.
are good.
Your Kings are looking decent though.
I mean, a week ago we were 8th seed.
Yeah,
So
looking decent. You feel you gotta feel they're not playoff ready this year though, right?
probably. Yeah, probably not now. They'll probably finish 10th.
Okay.
It's tough. I was telling Campbell we got to get so many wins now ahead of the All-Star break because we've never had an exciting after the All-Star break for the last 12 years, if not more.
Mathematically, you're probably right. Yeah.
Right. So, yeah, I mean it's an exciting time to actually go to a game after the All-Star break and still be somewhat playing for something.
How do we get you on this show, by the way? You seen this Titan?
Titans? No, Rock already called me.
How do we get you on the show?
No, Rock already called me.
Why aren't you on there?
Oh, you don't know that I'm not. Where do you think I was earlier today?
You told me it's the gym at 10:30.
Tryouts, baby.
Oh wow. They were out here in the series?
Yeah, it's special call.
Okay. We gotta get you on the Titan games. You got anything else? We've been this thing has been going on and on.
I mean, it's on. We've
We
been
got-
known to roll.
We hit everything on the show sheet. I don't know if there's anything else that we missed that you wanted to cover. I didn't.
What do you want to what's your goal for 19? I know you're not big in the
Me
whole
personal goal?
I don't know if it's a resolution thing
Oh,
of that.
man.
What are you trying to accomplish? What are you trying to conquer? What are you trying to just 2019 is I'm going to do X.
Yeah.
What's that look like? We know what it is
Yeah.
personally between you and I,
Yeah.
but that's a side shooter.
That's a side shooter.
What else you got?
What else I got? So you already said you know what it is, and they asked me to come up with something else, which is fantastic.
you and I already spoke offline about a couple things.
We're all offline.
So aside from that,
there's no lines here.
yeah. Aside from that, what do you
I would
got?
say, I mean, I got a couple things.
Sure, I'm here. I'm ears. I'm ears.
You know, I want to continue to learn new things. Right.
Well, that's about as vague as can be.
Would you hold on? I'm gonna so in 2018, we figured out how to actually have a podcast.
We did.
I didn't. You were here sitting here. I didn't want to make you feel bad, but
Thanks.
yes,
Yeah. As if I don't know I didn't do anything.
a podcast was created. 2 podcasts were created.
Sure.
And so you wonder what else we could figure out how to do in 2019. Wow. We talked about videos.
Yeah, we did do videos.
Are we going videos?
Maybe videos.
Video editing. Are we doing more stuff on social media, videos? What are we going to do there?
Yeah, I'm not doing anything.
I know you're not doing anything. That's why I said that's my
Sure.
stuff. So what else can I learn that I don't already know?
Okay.
Excited about that. I got to get the diet right and tight. Got a little loose here the last couple
You
weeks.
got loose?
A little loose, yeah.
Where you at? What you tipping?
I actually haven't checked a scale. I'm probably, I'm not. It's not going to be pretty though.
I told you about my high cholesterol, right?
What you got? High cholesterol?
High cholesterol.
You didn't.
Are you sure?
I'm positive.
If you had to put a number on my cholesterol, what'd you put it at? You know where cholesterol should be at, roughly, loosely.
I mean, you're all off the charts. I mean, you got to be 250s. No?
You know what? Again,
275.
let me know when you're ready.
110.
362.
How's that happen to you?
Again, don't know. I think the test was flawed. I think I might have got some bad blood. I think there might have been some spiking of the blood.
Someone sabotaged?
Someone sabotaged my blood sample.
What are you doing about that?
Pills.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Are
I
you
got to go
cons-
back at the end of February to get retested.
Oh, man. Is this serious? Or should we be worried? Am I?
You want the words that the doctor said?
Yeah.
You're a ticking time bomb.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Huh.
So I'm cleaning it up.
Okay. What do you got to cut out? What do you got to clean?
Just red meat, really, which sucks.
Yeah,
'cause
see, I'm
big-
afraid. I eat a lot of red meat, too. I was just telling Mrs. Z, I got to stop eating so much red.
Well, here's the thing, man. Like, at some point, they're going to have to change the numbers on cholesterol, right? For what's good and bad.
Are they?
If I'm bringing a 362 in, I'm going to tilt the scales a little bit.
Okay.
That's what I'm saying.
So no more red meat, that's it?
Red meat, obviously diet and exercise, which is fine because the guy told me, he goes, man, you're extremely healthy.
Of course. True or false? True or false? This was in a garage.
False.
Okay.
False.
Fair enough.
The doctor's Jimmy's uncle.
Okay.
My dude, Shergill.
Sure.
Jimmy knows who he is.
Sure.
He said, man, you're in really good shape. I don't understand. And I'm like, well, to be fair, Doc, I don't eat the cleanest at all times. I'll go in spurts, as you know.
Yeah.
Maybe 2 or 3 burgers a week.
Yeah.
Maybe salads all week. Maybe fish all week. I'm just all over the place. So I got to clean it up.
Oh, wow.
I got to get consistent.
Okay.
So red meats.
Is that one of your goals then for 19?
One of my goals is to not die in 2019, yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's a good one.
Yeah.
I should write that one down.
Yeah, write that one down.
Yeah, you're going to be a guy like you. You'll be fine, though. But do I need to start getting, like, potential backfill?
Nah. I'm not going to watch.
Do we need to start auditioning?
No. Golly me.
Other people? Anybody?
Why would you say that?
I hope everything's okay.
Clearly, it seems like that.
I just want to know.
Why are you smiling?
I was just a good play on TV there. I just for purposes of the show. I just want to know. So all right, I want to learn new things. Eat a little healthier.
Sure.
Clean it up a little bit.
I'm there with you.
So here's the thing. I was big on the keto,
Well,
daily pucks, but it's a lot of red meat. I just feel like that's not a good thing for me.
So Campbell was doing keto. He lost like 35 pounds.
Yeah.
Looked great.
Yeah,
But even just, if you really just sit down and think about what you're doing, you're just eating fat.
a lot of fat.
So as much as it's great,
It's
also really not. So one of the other things that he was doing with that, which you were probably doing as well, which was the intermittent fasting.
IF protocol.
So if you want to do the IF but switch it up and not just do keto, I'm sure you'll still get some benefits.
Yeah.
You can't just eat fat and expect it to work.
IF's tough
as much
for
as
me.
it does, it's going to be bad in the long run.
IF's tough for me because I got to work out first thing in the morning. It's the only time I got.
You don't have to.
It's the only time I got.
You don't have to.
So basically, I'm fasted cardio, fasted workout, which I'm fine with. But then like post workout, I can't get a shake or anything. I get some BCAAs in me probably,
Good like you.
But I don't have anything to sustain all the.
So you don't drink coffee.
I don't.
If you drank coffee, you'd be okay because you could just do a little black coffee. That'll keep you satiated.
I still take the pre. I take the pre-workout.
Okay.
To get the workout in. Probably a quick little BCAA shake.
Sure.
And then try to open the feeding window about 11:30.
So you're not really doing IF.
11:30 to 7:30. Then I would eat, and then obviously not eat 7:30 on. But yes, I do take the pre-workout,
which defeats the purpose of the IF.
Well, it depends. If you go to there's a guy Lean Gains.
I know who he is.
He's big on the BCAAs. Pre and post, you know about it. Why is Michael Bennett wearing a tank top by the way to play football?
Why does he wear the junior high pads?
What are we doing there?
He's not worried about He's not worried about his shoulders.
I guess not.
He wears the Pop Warner pads as if he's not going to blow out his clavicle and a shoulder all at the same time.
That can't be legal.
That's got to be.
And I feel like my last thing to do, I feel like I need to be nicer to people.
No, that's for sure.
I don't know. What do you mean by that?
You're an asshole.
Oh, that's what you mean.
That's okay.
Yeah, I just feel like I need to be a little nice. Well, I haven't figured out to what level. Because look, when you're dumb, you're dumb. Mm-hmm. You know, and I don't got time for that. But like,
you're not wrong.
Pleases, thank yous, those kind of things. Maybe I should just pepper that in every once or twice a month. No.
You got some good lofty goals there.
Okay.
I hope you hit those.
Thanks.
Hit those PRs.
What about so you're just gonna not die and that's it?
Yeah, my plan is to get my cholesterol right. And
well, that's a given. I mean, you're never gonna die. You're gonna be here forever. So what else? It's gonna be you and Sandra Bullock apparently.
Wow.
Just walking around the earth.
Sandy B.
So I'm not worried about that.
Yeah. So again, the plan is to not die from high cholesterol and to hopefully start a family this year.
You're not gonna read any books?
Probably not. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Well, I'm sure you're not gonna lie.
Right. One thing you know about Burbs. Book of Burbs.
Yeah.
Truth reigns out.
Yeah.
I don't lie.
You don't lie. But you also, I think, to get around that, you just don't share facts.
Like what?
I don't know. I'm saying that I can't think of anything off the top of my head.
It sounds like you got a bunch of them on their head.
Like you've never been like, hey, if I was like, hey, Eddie, did you do those plans? You weren't like, yep, I sure did, and you really didn't. You'd be like, plans are the plans. Plans are the plans.
But you know about me and my plans.
My calendar's got calendars. Like you wouldn't answer the question, so you didn't lie technically. But you also didn't do what you're supposed to do.
But were the plans done?
Eventually they got done, yeah.
I always did them.
I'm not saying you didn't. I'm just saying.
Anytime we had a meeting with BDN, we would be plan ready.
Yeah.
And I'd have them done.
BAR. Yeah, you certainly did. But it's not, you don't lie. But you also don't tell the truth.
That's not the same.
You just well, it's not lying. It's not the same as not telling the truth. Walk me through that. Okay.
2019, baby.
2019.
Hashtag.
Okay. Hashtag. No, I don't think it's a hashtag. It's actually a thing. I don't think it's a trend.
Good.
It's actually a thing that's happening. Yeah. All right. Well, hey, look, if you've made it this far,
You taking me for a liar?
God love you. No.
Okay.
No.
Just a truth skipper?
Yeah, I just think you just gloss over.
Self-gloss?
You maybe don't answer the question.
Sometimes
So
answers...
you're big. You're Mr. Fifth Amendment. You're just big on no self-incrimination.
Why would I be?
Why
would I
you
want to
be?
incriminate?
You won't. So if someone's like, hey, did you hit the garbage out? Garbage is garbage. When it goes out, it goes out. Trash is trash. But you never actually say yes or no, I didn't take the garbage out. So
not
in
entirely
theory,
true.
You didn't lie.
It's not entirely true.
Like I'll text you and I'll go, hey, like podcast this week, you gotta have it. you don't say yes. you don't agree to it. You just say gotta have it, and then I'm like, cool, like pick it in this week, you go, need it. So you never actually answer the question. So you
Those are two really good examples, actually.
so you skirt your way around of
I skirt
having
on 'em.
to lie.
I skirt on them.
But
it's not a lie.
You don't exactly, you're not forthcoming.
I'm here, right?
I'm not saying you're not here, but that's your way of getting out of having to box yourself into a spot where you got to lie.
Know it.
Because even if like Tuesday, you're like lock it in, and I'm like, cool.
That's the same thing.
You still go Tuesday? Yeah, I mean, or Wednesday. Like you don't ever.
I lock
lie
things
about
in. I
stuff.
lock it in.
You locked in.
I'm locked.
Well, you locked in. Well, so I'm not calling you a liar. I'm just saying
Yeah, acting all brand new for 2019.
you're
you brand new for 2019.
you're a truth skirter.
In certain regards.
You know about skirts.
Okay.
I was gonna try that. Close the show.
Close it out.
Are we done?
I'm done.
We're done. All right, so the show's over. You've listened to us. We appreciate you for doing that. You should subscribe so you get this crap every single time we put one out, which I'll check Burb's schedule. He needs it. He's got to have it. He's going to lock it in. So check back regularly. But if you subscribe, you don't even need to worry about Burb's schedule because it just shows up whenever it's here.
No,
It just shows just shows up whenever it's here. Kind of like Burb's. Kind of like the show. We're gone.
peace.